It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today is the day, right? We're going to be watching MEC Season 2 Qualifiers. Definitely an amazing time for Europe to see all these teams fighting it out to see who can kind of claim victorious and sit on top. So today we'll be casting a lot of these games live on stream. It is live on the Occident Discord server as well. Shifu, an amazing host. Make sure you guys show Europe some support. But we're not going to waste any more time. We're actually in the middle of the game, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Here we go. So we're going to be casting and watching from the side. I am going to probably keep myself on cam for this and break this down. I don't know. We'll either keep ourselves on cam or we won't. I haven't really decided yet, but I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching today's stream. We got Yuxon in the house. How you doing, my man? So right now, we are looking at a carry going up against a Brody. Carry definitely has a late game advantage, can burst down even the beefiest compositions. The Brody, though, on the other side of the table, he can also be a threat as well if left unchecked. Brody does have that corrosive strike, so he'll be able to kind of get that knockback, that stun, and be able to flicker out when they do try and dive him. But looking at the composition, there isn't really the most dive-capable composition over there. You are going to see First Blood picked up. Yisun Shin is going to secure that kill onto Alpha, but no, Fury is going to go ahead and drop down. Soda on the chase. 7 Oda. I think we're going to just call him Soda. That's definitely an interesting name. Yeah, we're going to be in the Discord server as well. I think my mic is suppressed right now, but we are going to go ahead and probably request to talk here momentarily. That way we can cast and everybody in there can hear us. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time nonetheless, and I appreciate everybody spending their day with us so far. Also, happy Saturday, guys. How you guys doing? One more thing. I tried to get this all like set up as it was right before it started, but it started like right before I could get everything finished. But it's no worries. So Yisun Shin's been making a comeback in the jungle, man. You gotta love to see that. He's definitely a heavy hitter now, right? You build that war axe on him, and he just goes to town. Literally, so let me go ahead and do this. I don't know if we'll be on camera for the in-game scene, so I don't have to take off some of the feed. But if you guys want me to, I will be. Echo must have NA teams, because ain't no way you said Echo and is your favorite team. Favorite team in all of Mobile Legends, Marcus, not just North America, okay? Okay, Marcus. This camera speed is mad fast. I need to slow this down. I need to slow that down. Can you do that, though? You can slow down the camera feed? Yeah. There we go. That's more like it for a tournament setting. Alright, guys, I'm gonna hide myself on camera. Let's get today started, okay? Alright, so you are gonna see a red team able to take the turtle. And it looks like Eternal is gonna get a kill as well. He is gonna take down Lapu. This is gonna be the first turtle going to the red side. So they're gonna have that slight advantage in terms... Oh no, they're still down in the economy. I actually think that's the second turtle. And I believe both sides was able to claim one. But looking at the carry going up against this Brody, still dominating. You already see a lot of that attack speed starting to build up. I'm wondering what the carry built so far. Did go in for that corrosive side, so corrosion side, so it's going to be a little bit more of a threat on the top side. But here we go. The return response from the red team in the stars is going to find Smiles, but he's not done yet. Maro is in that bush, using the Ring of Order. Alpha, though, off screen, is going to pick up a kill, is going to go ahead and take down Eternal with the assistance of his jungler, Soda, on the Fredrin.
Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain.
All right, 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure I can talk on this VC. I think I gotta leave it and come back, so. Trying to find a way how we can stream in the channel. That way we can cast and also move the camera in there. But yeah, so far you are looking at Soda and the blue side slowly trying to make their way up the map. So far, so good. Should be good now. Okay, let me try now.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
All right, we are live on their thing now, so I'm about to, I guess I got to reintroduce. What's up, Europe? How you guys doing, man? For those who don't know, my name's Stephweezy. I'm a caster for North America. Special shout out to Shifu and also the Occident server for letting me cast this amazing games. Gonna go ahead and give a little bit of commentary, kind of compare North America to Europe. I'm also sharing my screen because there may be a slight delay from what you're seeing on the other live streams, so if you guys do want to watch it on this, I'm also live on YouTube also, for anybody that does want to comment. But right now we're seeing two amazing teams going head to head. 3-3 even on the board, but in the stars is going to go ahead and find Smiles, is going to take the advantage on the scoreboard. But look at Brody, torn apart memories going out, almost able to secure that kill onto Morrow, but battle still on the way from both sides. You are looking at blue getting stacked inside of that bush as well. Looks like red is going to pull their punches. The concealed play has been called out. The knockup, energy eruption goes down, the taunt, and Morrow is going to secure a kill with the Ring of Order. Is going to go ahead and find Simo. Speedy is going to take down a kill as well. He is going to go ahead and take down Legend on this Valentina. This is going to give them map pressure. They have the numbers. They're going to be able to claim some more real estate. I mean, if you're looking at the map so far, they've already took majority of these turrets, right? They're only sitting on one tier 2 turret for the top side and then all their inhibitors for the red team. But when you look at the blue side, they have some great ground control. They only lost one turret, and that was on the top side. So they have a lot of insurance in case a mistake is made. They have this map pretty much under control. The game definitely in their favor. For the red team, they need to find a way to turn this around. But they do have a decent composition to do that, right? They can get off a decent Minoan Fury. There is no Diggy for the reverse time or the time journey to be able to stop that Minoan Fury from going out for that group set. So that will work in their advantage if they can find a way into the Lord Pit. But you're already seeing the zonage. Full control. Astral Echo goes out from Smile on this Navaria. One of the things about Navaria is it's kind of like having two junglers. The damage from that Astral Recall, that sniper that we see kind of wreak havoc across the map, can steal a lot of these neutral objectives. So it's definitely not the easiest thing to jump into. You are looking at the Lord going into the hands of the blue team. And I will get the team names, guys. I'm sorry, I just jumped into this like just a second ago, so I have to actually see who's on the red side, who's on the blue side. But normally I would be saying the team names. Looks like it's Occupy versus Benny Gods, but I'm not sure which one is which. I think Occupy's blue side. So Occupy definitely having an advantage. They took that turret on the top side, leaving the inhibitors for the Benny Gods. But now the question is, will they be able to crack open the base and close out this game? There goes the Minoan Fury that we were talking about, but the suppression is going to pull him in from the Divine Judgment, and the taunt, too much CC for him to handle. Speedy is going to take him down with the Speedy Light Wheels. That's a little bit of an interesting name, right? Maybe he's a carry main. But as you are seeing, the Lord still full HP, making his way on the bottom side. Mountain Shaker does go out from the Yi Sun Shin for the vision, for the damage, but not going to chip any of the HP for the side of Occupy. Here it goes, though. Battle on the way. 20-part memories in the star. He's going to find Soda. Speedy going to find Eternal. Takes down to Rizla, but the base still stands strong. They were not able to crack open the inhibitor, but there it goes. Down goes one. Down goes two. You're looking at 4 members trying to hold off Occupy from closing out this game. 7-5, 10 minutes in, trying to claim this last inhibitor on the top side, but the denial from Benny Gods may be too much, and it looks like they are going to pull their punches. Now, this is a great opportunity, right? They're able to seize 2 of these inhibitors. They got what they came for, and they didn't really lose too much, right? They only lost Soda, which is Fredrin. Really, this is going to rely on their mage and their marksman to be able to close this out, the push pressure, as you are going to see Speedy take the inhibitor for the top side. Just overall, a great game. Nothing left in terms of defense for the side of Benny Gods. A very hard position. This is a best of 1, which means if they get knocked out here, they are finished. How can they turn this around? Well, it's going to start with Smile. Smile has to find a way, or Simo has to find a way to get in with the Minoan Fury, get that knockup, and hopefully hope that they're stacked up so that Brody, you know, Grizzly over here, he can get that torn apart memories in effect and get the maximum stacks for damage. Teresa may be able to frontline and soak some of that damage up, get the penalty zone going for some additional CC to make it a little bit easier for his team. So it's definitely going to have to be a great setup, but they're running out of options as this clock is definitely ticking. 12 minutes in with the new emblem system. We got to talk about that, right? Games have been finishing a lot faster than they used to. We're used to looking at 30-minute games, 28-minute games, but now most of these matches will end under 15 minutes. That's like, you get 2 matches in what 1 match would have been with the old system. As you are seeing the recall spam, a little bit of a chant for victory, as Occupy is definitely getting a little bit comfortable in their situation, but hey, you got to be careful. Sometimes comfortability can lead to complacency, but you are going to go ahead and see a recall back from In the Stars. I think they're speaking in Morse code right there, right? They're trying to find a way to talk across the map. You're going to see the Lord go to Occupied. They're not going to waste any time either. It's going to make its way through the mid lane. And now, with the Lord making his way slowly to the base, and it looks like the lanes will be synced. This is going to be a hard fight. How can Benny Gods defend this? And here it goes. Clash on the way. You are going to see the Braves fighter possibly on the way from Alpha. But there, look at the stun. A triple set. Minoan Fury possibly going down. The Speedy's going to shut down Simo in that process. Divine Judgment as well for the grab. Cross strike, not enough. Speedy is going to go ahead and get the double. Is going to find Brody. Speedy's going to take down Yi Sun Shin. And that is all she wrote. As Occupy is going to move forward and take down Benny Gods in this best of 1 qualifiers for the MEC Season 2. All right, guys, don't hate me, all right? Don't hate me, because I have to, here, let me switch over. I have to, for those that don't know me, my name is Weezy, by the way, but glad to be here. I have to solo cast this, so it's a little bit more challenging when you have to, like, do the play-by-play, and you have to also do the analyst, so, but that's what I'm here for, man. Definitely put on a great show, and show you guys out there in Europe that, hey, we support y'all, man. I'm all the way from North America. Funny story, I used to live in Europe, my dad was in the military, so I lived out there for 5 years in Germany. So, yeah, appreciate everybody being here. We are live on YouTube, by the way, so if you guys do want to respond back, I know you can't talk in here. You're more than welcome to stop by. I think Shifu is going to share the link for anybody that does want to chat. But how you guys doing, man? It should be Saturday out there for you guys, right? So, that was a fun match to see. I mean, looking at the breakdown of this, it was more of a domination. I mean, that corrosion site that was built by that carry kind of led the way. As soon as carry got that attack speed built up, the Brody was just a little too overly aggressive, and that's where the punish started coming in, right? The Brody did build a Blade of Heptases. Yes, it could have worked in theory, I guess. Wait 5 seconds, do an attack and get some additional damage, but it looks like carry wasn't even phased about it. Carry was playing very aggressive, and it worked in her favor. Now, Occupy, I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on there. If anybody knows any teams that I should be looking out for out there in Europe, like who you guys are rooting for. I know, like, ours in North America, we got a few. We've got, like, BTK. We've got the Ohio Brothers. We have also got the Valley. But who do you guys got in Europe? That's the question, right? I really am interested to see. And are those teams competing today? I guess that's the other big thing that I'm going to be looking out for to see exactly what talent. What's that? Hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I don't. It's a whole nother ball game. Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, Occupy did really good. That was a great match for them. It's best of one right now, right? So if you get knocked out, you're done? Okay. Ah, okay, okay. I like it. It's organized. Okay. I'm gonna look out for them as well. M- MTB, Rogue, Occupy. Okay, those are good ones too. I appreciate Toby sneaking up on YouTube. Shocks reacts. Boro. Yeah, I'm. When's our next match? Are we going straight to another one, or you said it's 40 minutes? Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. So, I'm gonna turn into a reporter. So, I'm from North America. So, what exactly is the MEC for Europe? Is this more so? Like, I host like a thing called the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy, where we kind of build up our region and let teams compete for cash prizes. Is this a little bit above that? Like, is this more like is this a regional qualifier for like M5, or is this more like a local type of tournament or season? Community. Okay. Uh huh.
By a bird call, I was led to the underworld, and in fear should King Yama tremble.
This is a great start. I mean, you got a huge community, man. Everybody's showing up. That's how you do it, right? That's how you do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad to be here. I'm always interested. Like, I'm a caster myself. For those who don't know me, I cast for the NACT, so like the qualifiers for North America to go out to M5. I'll be on that desk. I've been on it for a few years now. I'm also, I don't know if you guys caught the NACT Grand Finals in Vegas. Like I was one of the casters alongside Trex and Private and Eunice on there. But to be able to see Europe, like, and see like what you guys have as meta, where you guys are as a region, because I'm assuming, I guess Europe's kind of like North America. Like you're more of a developing region, right? Like your region is growing and Mobile Legends is slowly spreading throughout. I think. I don't think Mobile Legends is the biggest thing in Europe yet, but it's getting there, right? Okay. Ah. Wait, do y'all get seats? Do you guys have a seat in like M5 and stuff or no? For your region? Oh, you don't. Oh, I didn't know that. Hmm. Okay. That's crazy because y'all have more of an active server than some of the regions that do have seats out there. So, yeah, I mean, Egypt got a seat. Y'all look way more active than Egypt does. That's crazy. Dude, that's awesome. So this is season 2 of the MEC? Okay. Okay, I'm excited. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, as long as you guys keep this up, all those players out there, like the number one thing about growing a region is building teams and also building your guys' social medias out there. There's teams, guys. You got to build your social medias. That's definitely a start. That's what we kind of do for those in North America for the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy. It's nice to see a brothering, I guess, region doing the same thing, building everything up. So. Yeah, I'll be looking out for these teams. I already see a couple. Somebody said MTB. I'm not sure what that stands for, but I'm assuming that's a team. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be watching for them. Rogue is a good team, and Occupy. That's the top 3 teams. What other teams you guys got out there, man? I know y'all got some favorites. Did Occupy come from MPL Mana? I don't think it's the same. No, you're thinking about Occupy Thrones, aren't you? No, I don't think it's the same. Yeah, it's from. Oh wait, it is from Egypt. Oh, okay. Wait, you're telling me this is an Occupy that was an MSC? I think it is. Oh, that's awesome. I actually yeah, I got to watch some of their actually all of their games. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that's a start, right? You already got a team that's been recognized on the international level already in your event, so that's great. Egypt has an active community for. Oh yeah, I know they have active community. Man, did you see? Even Egypt's MPL was pretty fire, bro. I got to catch that. That was pretty awesome. Wait. So was Occupy was a team from Egypt? I didn't. I thought. Hold Hold on, let me check. Were they the team from Egypt? I thought they were. I guess they were. They didn't have the easiest finals though. They almost lost that. It was an interesting MPO finals though. That's crazy though. Occupy from MSC. That's exciting, guys. Who else we got in here? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the best feeling to be able to see them. And I mean, the credit, goes where it's due, and their actions speak louder than words. I mean, you guys seen how well they operated in that game right there, right? So they're gonna be a hard one to take down. I don't know. Are they the only team that we know internationally so far that's on the roster? Is there any other ones, or are they like the head honcho for this? Ukraine team last year. Oh, qualifiers. Okay. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brazil. Like Hoshi, Indonesia, and then Brazil. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's awesome. Dang, man. That's why I'm interested to see you guys how, because everybody says different regions have different metas, different play styles. That's one of the most things that I'm excited about here, guys. I know in North America, we like to kind of go in for the Navaria nice and early. We like to go in for that Franco, that Kaja if available. The Minotaur's been coming back. The Eastern Shin's been back as well. But everybody in the audience, I got to ask you guys, how do y'all feel about the new emblem system, man? This is changing even the way their tournaments are going to be ran, right? It's going to be faster matches, but it's going to be more fights. I think back in the day, before the emblem system, I say back in the day like it was so long ago, but the old emblem system was more kind of tailored toward playing for objectives, playing more like a game of chess and a slow kind of movement. And in terms of like the top teams, you would see very low kill games, and that would be how they close it out. But now it's more like you got to be aggressive, you got to get the early kills, and it's a lot more engagement within the first 10 minutes. Like the kills, it's more kill oriented, I guess I should say. And I wonder if you guys like that or not. For me personally, though, as a caster, I like it. I mean, it's definitely fun to be able to kind of call out the fights more often than just the objectives. But I wonder if you guys will play the same way like we do in NA. That's kind of how we do it now. Like we play a little bit more aggressive, back to compared to what it used to be with the old emblem system. But I wonder if it's going to be the same way with some of these matches. But I'm glad I got to catch Occupy. Yeah, Benny Gods. Yeah, they gave him a hard fight. Is Benny Gods? Are they done now? Or are they still in? Or are they out of the season? Okay, it's a point system, right? That's what you said. So they got another chance. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Okay, okay.
If I was just a tree in the forest, would things have been different?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. What? Oh, what's up, Shifu? Oh, you did? Okay. Honestly, I don't know too many of these teams, so I'm gonna go with your guys' recommendations. Yeah. I heard Rogue Esports is one I'm interested in watching, but I don't know if they're gonna. So we're moving on to round 3 then after this, right? Okay. Okay. And I guess Method Black. Um, I mean, maybe can we get them for round 3? Is it possible? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the. Oh, this is nicely broken down. So Occupy 2-0, Palace 2-0, Annihilators, KZ. Okay, a lot of these. This is nice. So they just got to get 5. First to 5, and they move forward. What happens after you move forward? Is it like top 8, or is it how many teams move forward? I guess I should ask. Okay. Okay. Dang, this is awesome. This is the first Swiss style tournament I've ever been a part of. In North America, we just do single elimination qualifiers, and then we move on to a double round robin. Mhm. Okay. No, it is. I mean, I think it works better when you have a lot of teams. Like you have a lot of teams, and probably a limited amount of time. So, man. Yeah, it's I mean, just think it's great that you have. You said 82 teams total that registered, or 80 total. So I mean that in itself is insane to be able to pull off. How long was the registration period? Till June. Okay, that's good, man. Yeah, that's honestly amazing. Do you guys have what's the price? Uh huh. Nice. I gotta use my calculator. How many euros? Because I don't know the conversion to US. 1,300. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's dang. That's a big and that's community driven for the cash prize. Wow. Hmm. I mean, dude, shoot, that's way more than just a start. That's a that's like getting on a rocket and shooting toward the moon, man. You guys are moving fast in a great direction. Um, are you a player, or just a commentator? I'm both. So I'm a coach, a caster, shoot, a graphic editor, a tournament organizer. Like I do everything, bro. I make commercials. I shoot. Big up on seeing an NA commentator in this. Of course, man. We got to represent all regions. Yeah, Egypt definitely has an active community. Yeah, that's why they have a seat so far. But you guys are right there, man. You're doing what you need to do. So y'all don't even have like a y'all don't even Do y'all have a seat for any international events like MSC, IESF, anything like that, or is it just more like local, like the MEC, kind of what you have? Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely. I mean, you're bringing the smoke for sure. No, that's amazing, man. I mean, it definitely shows everybody here has a passion for this, and as long as y'all keep that up, I mean, you'll definitely have something sooner or later. I mean, even if they can attach you guys to like a neighboring region, like that'd be good as well. Somebody that possibly shares the same servers as you guys, if anybody does. Um, mhm. Yeah.
Like, especially when I heard from people scrimming teams from the other regions, it's like they just switch the server and just like that, it switches to winner.
Okay, okay, okay. I mean, dude, y'all got talent. I mean, if you have Occupy, I wonder how far Occupy is going to go in here. Because I guess if this is Occupy from MSC, then they came originally from Europe, then, right? So that means, I mean, not Europe, Egypt. So
Yeah.
that means that if you guys take them down, then hey, I mean, y'all got a little bit higher talent. You know what I'm saying? It's just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's going to be interesting how all those games turn out, and
So do you
who's
have
gonna.
who's your top team? Like, if you had one team, I guess I can't ask you this because you're more the organizer and host. But everybody on the audience, like, who was your guys' number one team to watch out for in this entire event? Like, there has to be one that's just like your superstar team for Europe. Do you guys have that yet, or is it more like you're trying to find that? Because I know us in North America, that would be BTK. Well, we have three now: BTK, Outplay, and the Valley. But it all used to be one team. So
So I would say, consistent wise, it's definitely Rook.
okay, okay, okay.
I mean,
We'll be
over
streaming
the
them
time,
today too, guys.
it just crystalled it out, kinda. But I mean, there are teams competing for it. They've been scrimming a lot. I mean, there are other teams with potential, but yeah, I mean, just from the past, that's like the favorite, I would say.
Okay. Rogue. I'm gonna be
So
watching out for them. They sound like they're a really good team. Yeah, that's gonna and so we'll be catching Rogue guys in round 4. Hopefully for round 3 we should be able to catch Method Black. I heard they're really good as well, so that's gonna be one that we're kind of keeping our eyes on.
then we'll have the new matches.
Okay.
Let's see.
Rogue from blah blah. Yeah, see, I had a feeling it was them. I started seeing them pop up all in the chat. My boy Kid in the house, how you doing?
Yeah, wait, I can. He might be even here. Oh no, he's not. Oh yeah, he is. I can give him permissions. Give me a sec.
Who's that?
Kid.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Europe is on the rise, guys. This is great. It's definitely something I'm gonna be talking about and spreading the word out in North America for y'all as well. Dude, if I go to M5 and cast, I'm gonna we'll make a public announcement and say, give Europe a seat.
Give Europe the spot. Yeah, give us a shout out, man.
That's right.
I would love that.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be something I'm adding to my list, guys, for sure. I mean, just to see everybody out here in this VC across all these different or voice channels as well, getting ready to fight. That's good.
Definitely.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's turns out interesting. I mean, yeah, it's a better experience than last tournament. Definitely, everything's going a little smoother. I mean, that's the downside of the Swiss style, the waiting. But I mean, it's for the qualifiers. I think we can still provide decent games in a matter of time. So
Yeah. So when was season 1? When did that go live?
So originally, like Occident is more like a merge between me and Prince. Like, well, I was hosting a tournament around 3 months ago, the Shifu tournament. Like all your NA homies cast there.
Yeah.
You sadly weren't there, but
I know. I was so
now you
busy with
are.
graphics. I'm here now, though.
All good.
Here now.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, Prince was doing like the old MEC tournaments. It was like back 3 years. They were pretty active tournaments, but since then everything's dried down. So yeah, we connected, and yeah, now it's Occident, and we're here, and hopefully turn Europe into something different. Yeah.
Wait, was it it was named Occident before, or is this new? New name?
No, so like Occident is kind of the merge that happened. Like
Okay.
the new organization founded, kind of, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So wait, what was the old name called one more time? It was just Shifu, right? It was just named after you, or?
Yeah, so I was doing Shifu tournament, and Prince, like Prince, I was doing Exord MEC tournaments. So we kind of took the old MEC name because, yeah, it already got some popularity in a way, and yeah, turned it into season 2. So that's kind of the way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in. So season 2, when's the final day? When's the grand finals?
The grand final's gonna be on 23rd of July.
Okay.
Wait, I can send you the schedule. Give me a sec.
Buy the new heroes out? What?
Yeah, the new heroes out. That's been a discussion. I
haven't even seen the new hero.
Well, we have to. Give me your take on it. So we have to disable him for the first round, because I mean, it has been like maybe 6 hours since release for the first game, so there is not really any preparation or anything done yet.
Let me check him out.
So
Marksman. Oh, this looks interesting. She looks like she literally looks like Jinx from League of Legends, but no, she's okay. So what does she do? I've never even seen her skills. Let me see. Ixia. Her name's Ixia, or is it Lixia? Is that an L or I? I think it's an I. Ixia's basic attack skills apply Starlium Charge when an enemy is hit. Lixia performs a basic attack on an enemy, 2 stacks of Starlium Charge. The attack will be replaced with Siphon Starlium, dealing additional damage. Sometimes it's easier just to watch it, because sometimes they just be adding all these extra words for no reason. Why are they beating up on Layla like that, though, man? That's messed up. Okay, so that's more like a, I guess that's a passive. Dual Beam. Ixia fires 2 Starlium Charge energy beams in a direction, dealing physical damage. Enemies hit by both beams will take double the damage. Okay. So if you can hit them with 2 beams, then you do more damage. So it's the interesting thing is she looks like she would deal magic damage. That's what I would assume when I see her, but it's really kind of crazy that she's a physical damage dealer. Let's see what else she has. Ixia unleashes a canister of Starlium energy in a target direction, knocking back an enemy and pulling them in range to the center line for a short delay. Oh, hold on. So she has CC. She knocks them back and then she pulls them in. Oh. So if you do, so I'm assuming it'd be skill. I'm thinking that's your skill 2. So skill 2 and then skill 1 would be the combo. You want to hit them with both beams, but you need them centered to hit them with both beams.
Yeah, so Prince is here as well. He can tell you the other side of the story.
What's up, Prince? How you doing?
Prince?
Ixia, barrage state, 5 seconds, additional damage on range.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, my man?
Yeah, now it works.
Yeah, we're doing fine. We just finished a match a while ago, and this luck that we have is crazy.
Yeah,
so we're doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing great. I mean, I'm glad to be here. First time actually stepping into the Europe side of things and just seeing what's going on in your guys' world, man. It's insane to see how many people are participating in this event. I got told that most of the cash prize was community driven, which just shows the passion from the
Wow,
players in the community as
insane.
well. Which is that's definitely big, man. I know definitely in the future. Maybe I'll try and contribute a little bit more, guys, on my side of things from NA. Try and get some more casters in here, and I don't know. Maybe we'll work something out in the future with the MLSA and Occident combo.
So the
Hey,
games
that
are
sounds-
done. The games are
Yeah.
done. We can move on to
Exciting.
round 3
Oh.
now.
So we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
generating the channels right now, and
Okay.
let's see what can be an interesting game to watch.
Is the other casters? Is Prince a caster?
Yeah, he's casting as well, but
Oh, okay.
well, right now he is playing. So
Oh,
I'm
he's
playing
playing.
some games, man.
yeah,
Jack of all
with
trades.
his own squad. Yeah.
Okay.
So there would be Method Black Symbios. What else could be interesting? Let me check the trio games.
You missed the Rise squad. That
That's
squad
okay.
sounds insane.
What about Siviak and Hergemon?
We can do that as well. Sure.
Do you want to use my
Uh,
tournament lobby, or do you just want to use normal bands?
We can ask them if they want to.
Okay. I don't know
we
your
have
server
to-
number though. I mean, you'd have to tell me your server number. I don't know.
Yeah,
what it is.
I gotta search that on Telegram really quick.
Yeah.
123, I think, but I'm not.
That's
not
so.
quite
That
sure.
is super close to NA because ours is 124.
It's 122.
I'm gonna be.
122
Yeah.
or 122 or 125, I think. Those are the two.
Both, but
I'm gonna
122
go with my
better.
squad, guys. See you.
Yeah, see you. Good luck. 122 best. Okay.
122. Okay. My bad, guys.
So-
I just added the Discord audio so everybody can hear. 122. That is what you said. So if you guys want to use mine, just let me know. And I'll throw it up there.
Yeah, I will. I'll get the game ready. Let's. I mean,
You can
the
share the
official
link, buddy.
starting time is in 6 minutes. So
I shared the links in the description though, Adi. I put it in the description of today's video. It should be in there. But you could drop it too. I don't mind. Yeah, it's gonna be, guys. I have a giveaway code. If you guys want to use it, copy that code, go to that site, redeem it, get some amazing skins for Mobile Legends, bang bang, while it's out there. Okay. Somebody said Europe is 125. Yo, y'all throwing me all these numbers, bro.
I think it's 122 and 125. Like they're
Oh, it's
both Europe kind of.
Okay. I guess we'll know when the teams start playing. That's if they want to use it, though. I mean, if they need it, they can. We can definitely use a tournament lobby, which will change it. It'll kind of change it for the teams, though, because a 10-band lobby is a lot different than a 3-band or 6-band lobby, guys. It's a
Yeah.
lot different when it comes to knowing what you need to ban out and what you need to let walk.
Okay, so they're gonna add you in game. I sent them your idea,
Okay.
so you can watch that one.
Okay. Do we stay in this VC?
Yeah, I would say so. We can change the name.
Oh, Sky. All right, I just followed him back. I think it was Sky. Maybe.
By the way, Shiko, I think one team is missing because we eliminated one team.
Yeah, but it's an auto win, like for this team.
Oh,
Like
okay, okay.
one team will not get a match now, but yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean either way they would win this.
What is the MEC? It is a community-driven organization for Europe, spreading the name for Mobile Legends Bang Bang, so that they can eventually get more of a solid foundation for their region, such as a MPL and a seat in the international events. That's probably the best way I can summarize it. But that's where all the talent in Europe is competing. Hopefully that answered your question, E-Jazz. Where you from, my man? E-Jazz? So everybody in the chat, where y'all from? I mean, Europe is huge, bro. So like, we got people from Germany. Like, where y'all from? I lived in some small military base in Germany for 5 years growing up. Like, I went from
Yeah.
kindergarten to 5th grade. And Kitzingen. I don't know. I don't know where it's close to. Maybe Frankfurt, Germany, kind of in
Yeah,
that area.
crazy.
Yeah. Greece.
So
Woo! That sounds nice.
I have a short list here. So we have like for the teams registered. I don't know if it's fully up to date, but short overview. So there's 9 teams from UK, 9 from Germany, 9 from France, 7 from Spain, 6 from Italy, 5 Algerian teams, 5 Romanian teams for Ukraine, 3 Poland, 3 Belgium, 2 Greece, 2 Netherlands, 2 Hungary, and then 1 from each Luxembourg, Slovakia,
oh
Portugal,
my gosh.
Georgia, Styria, Bulgaria, Croatia, Latvia, Sweden, Egypt, Bosnia, Vatican City, and Lebanon. So it's I think one of the tournaments with the most different diversity countries.
That's the most regions
think,
I've ever heard in an event.
Yeah, I mean, that's Germany. It's that's Europe in
crazy.
general. It's
Yeah.
like many countries in a small area. So
Yeah,
many
North
people
Africa
sharing the
too,
same
competing.
servers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Talking about
yeah,
Egypt,
exactly.
Egypt, yeah. Talking about Occupy fee. Yeah. Sweden. You got Audi from Germany. Audi from Germany. Addy from Sweden. Okay, I see you. Artist from Greece. Nice. See, I live in Florida. Out in North America. I just moved here, man. It's like hot every day. Never snows. South Korea. That's awesome. What's up, Parichi? How you doing? Kingsta from Ireland. Woo! Man, y'all live in way better places than I do, bro. I bet y'all scenery out there is nice. Korea, that's also somewhere I've always wanted to go visit. All of the places that he named are places I don't want to go visit. I don't want to go visit Egypt anymore. I mean, I lived in so I used to be in the military. For those who don't know me, a little background on myself. I was in the Army, active duty for 6 years. I joined straight out of high school, and I got to kind of like travel around and while I was in the Army, and I lived in Egypt all of 2019. I lived there for like a year and a half on a deployment, which is pretty cool. So I don't think I'd go back to Egypt to vacation. I got my fill of that, but it was nice out there, man. I definitely learned a lot from the culture out there and everything. So Korea is definitely something on my
Can you
board.
invite me to the lobby, please?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
No problemo. Shino is a leading French team. Okay. Be looking out for them as well. That's going to be interesting, right? We're doing a Swiss all the way down to the 4th round, and then the top 32 teams, the first 32 teams who hit 5 points, I guess we should say, from that 4 rounds, will move forward on to the next phase. And then what is the next phase is Swiss again, but it's group stage.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm assuming
So
it's 8, 16, 20. So it's 4 groups, right? A, B, C, and D? 8 teams?
yeah,
or?
exactly.
Okay. And then how many points? Is it 4, 5? Oh wait, if it's 8 teams, they all go against each other once? Is that how you're doing it? Or
I'm not 100% sure right now, but I
Okay.
think they should be. Yeah. But
so
wait,
that
no,
that would be
that's a lot
4.
of
That'd be
games.
4. That'd be 4 games. That'd be 4 games each group. If it's 8 teams in each group. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would. No,
it would be
wouldn't.
way
It would be
too many.
Yeah, it'd be
It would-
4.
it would be-
That'd be way too much.
Yeah, it would
That's
be
gonna be
8
a hard
times
one.
8.
That's gonna be a hard one to do.
Yeah. Nah, it's shorter. I can send you all the details to it later.
Okay. I'll definitely check it out. I'm gonna make YouTube videos like about all this, guys. This is gonna be with him naming off all those regions. Oh man, these are things that oftenly get overlooked, but you got to give credit where it's due, and that's honestly a insane event. It's bigger. Like I didn't expect that many different areas to be involved in this. So when I
Yeah,
redeem the code, it says
it's-
incorrect verification code. Oh no. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the code got overused. There was only 20 codes, so it's probably gone now. Sorry.
Who did you get the code from, by the way? Cool.
Moonton. So I get codes from them when I
Yeah,
do
okay.
events, because I like work with Moonton. So
yeah,
yeah.
but it's cool. Like the old MUC actually had a redeem code as well.
You would just have to ask. Well, I don't know who it is for your region. Like
Yeah,
Melanie's for
that's
us, but I don't know who's
yeah, that's a problem for us. Well, Europe doesn't have an like esport representative or something. Yeah, so
Oh.
all the stuff that I organized now as well, like
Oh,
for
wait, hold
example
on.
the
Check something. I swear. There was somebody who said, what was his name? I think you guys do. He just is not as active.
Spectators more.
I'll find out more info on it. I'll find more info.
Might be, yeah, but like I talked to Southeast Asia, the moderators. I talked to CIS region, MENA, like everywhere, but there's just no one to be found for Europe. So, I mean, we got a sponsorship of 50K now from Moonton, but it's from the CIS region pool. So it's more like the Russian prize pool that they have there locally.
Yeah.
And they just gave us a cut of it to support.
Okay. Let me check something. I swear. I don't know if this guy's in here, though. I gotta find him. I don't know. I'll find it, and when I do, I'll send it to you.
Can you kick the spectator that's there at the top? Except us.
Oh shoot! They started it.
They did?
Yeah, they just started the game. Unless I'm in the wrong game. Oh yeah, the one I invited you to. The game started.
The beat of the flash.
Yeah, I see, but there was someone in spectator.
Yeah, there was.
Us.
The falling stars brought us here.
EU esports is crippled really bad, supported most times. All community is who builds it up. I mean, this is where you got to start, right? And you got to let Moonton recognize that there's talent out there, and there is. So it's just a matter of time before they see it. Yeah, you were right. Moonton is too much focused on Asian continent, especially Southeast Asia. I mean, that's where it started at, so that's probably why it's more focused there. But now they're starting to branch out. I mean, they're just now, like, even North America, like, we're just now getting the attention, but it's only a matter of time, bro. You just need some heavy-hitting teams. As long as you guys are competing, right? And things like this, your talent will get recognized. And especially when you have people that kind of dabble in there, like Occupy Thrones, who did have a seat in international events. Occupy Thrones played in M4, bro. Like, they were a team that competed in M4. They didn't just start in MSC. Like, they were an M4 representative as well. So that's how you get there. That's how you get there. But yeah, we're gonna jump into the match, guys. Wait, are we gonna restart or are we just running it? You should.
It depends on the team. If they don't want to ping test, then they should be just doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm like, I don't know if I should cast the draft, but I don't know if this is going to be the official draft or if we're restarting the match.
No, I assume it should be.
Okay. All right, we're going to jump into it then. All right, guys, so I'm behind my camera. We're going to get into the amazing draft. The two teams that we have going on right now is Method. Oh, no, this isn't Method Black. Oh, it is. Method Black on the red. And
Symbiosis on the under.
Hold on 1 second. How did you say it? Symbiose?
Symbiose, I assume, yeah.
Okay. So Symbiose is going to be on the blue side. Method Black is on the red so far. Looking at the bands, the Joy has been taken out alongside the R-Lot. Nothing out of the ordinary. The Kaja for the suppression has been taken off the table. An Assassin can be picked up from the side of Method Black since they are limiting some of the suppression out there. But there is still a Franco on the table. But no, the Franco is going to be banned out from Symbiose. So this is going to open up the opportunity. If they do want to go the Assassin route, they can. But they have to watch out for Vit, right? Vit is running this Cho. He has the way of the Dragon. He has that single target CC, that displacement that can give the Assassin a little bit of a harder time. Not to mention, with Vit on this Cho, he can get to the back line, especially when you're looking at Sasujin running this Eve. It's kind of a stationary mage, an artillery mage with that 5x5 zonage, with that real-world manipulation dropping down. But that makes him a little bit less mobile. He is going to run that flicker to kind of make up for the mobility, but the Cho can definitely get to that back line and provide some pressure. Speaking of pressure, Paxi is going to pick up this Kufra. is going to be a dive composition possibly on the way. Cooper can definitely use that Tyrant's Rage and Revenge to get a decent set inside of the turret, but final picks has been slotted for the side of Symbios. Esmeralda is going to be picked up alongside the carry, and then there it goes. Manifested it into reality. Hanji, whichever way we want to say this today. You guys let me know. Hanji or Hangi is going to go ahead and pick up this Fanny, and that's going to be a great option, right? There is no suppression on the table, which means Fanny's going to have pretty much a decent game. You just have to watch out for Vit on this show as we are making our way into the Land of Dawn. We are looking at Method Black going up against Symbios. Method Black is going to be on the red side and Symbios on the blue side. And it's going to be an amazing game. I mean, new emblem system is out. You're looking at the killing spree being picked up from Hanji on this Fanny. I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm pretty sure, so we can't highlight. Oh, we can. So Master Assassin is what he's running, that high and dry type of build on the Fanny as well. I would have thought we would have maybe seen the Seasoned Hunter to give him a little bit more farm in the jungle, but nonetheless, having that high and dry, it means he's going to have to kind of pick up a kill with somebody that's more by themselves, and that might not be the easiest thing to do. Now, if somebody's hugging the turret, such as the carry on the top side, Thorfinn over there, then that can be a possible pickoff. But one of the things about Fanny is you're supposed to bridge the way for the early game. You need to find a way to kind of lead this game within the first 3 minutes. So, gonna expect him to pick up that blue buff. He is gonna path over to his red. Interesting rotation on that, but looking at the matchup so far, we're looking at a Beatrix going up against a carry. Beatrix, one of the marksmen that can scale through time. Carry, similar story. One of the things Beatrix does offer, though, is range, right? She's a jack of all trades. She has multiple different weapon types to choose from. The carry pretty much is waiting for that attack speed to build up and to dominate. Maybe picking up that corrosion scythe, maybe a demon hunter sword, maybe on the way, but already some engagement on the jungle for the lethal wanderer, which is going to be picked up by Vit. He was able to steal that with that concussive blast working in his favor. But we are waiting for Hanji, right? He is going to go ahead and work on getting his level 4 before going in to kind of lead the way for some early kills. But the battle on the way with the knockup onto Vit. You are seeing 3 members of Method Black on the chase. Method Black, a team highly recommended from those in the region, definitely has earned the respect as one of the greats. But the taunt from the Energy Eruption and Thorfinn with the Speedy Light Wheels is going to draw first blood. It's going to go ahead and take down Hanji. Great advantage in the early game for the blue side. Definitely need to be careful. Symbios is going to have a slight advantage right there. And they didn't just take down anybody, right? They took down Hanji, which means he's not going to have his purple buff anymore for that energy regen, which is going to delay a little bit of his rotation. So that little advantage just turned into a great advantage as we are going to see this turtle spawn in. But 2v1 situation, the dive in with the bravest fighter. Not going to connect this. Killua is going to go ahead and flicker away back into that turret, but you are going to go ahead and see Vit rotating around, possibly going to get a knock up. The plan on the way, Tyrant's Rage winding up. Going to go ahead and cancel that out. But on the top side, you're going to see Thorfinn pick up yet another kill. This is 2 kills into the hands of Thorfinn on this carry. A great way to feed this marksman to kind of scale even earlier in this match. But speaking of scaling, Hangi, again, having a hard time. The way the dragon for the knockup, and Vit going to secure the kill. The concussive blast monster. And it's going to create the opportunity for Symbios to pick up this turtle uncontested as they do not have the retribution. Method Black, they need to find a way to kind of turn this back in their favor. It's slowly turning into a snowball from the side of Symbios. Taking these early neutral objectives. They are now leading by over 2,000 gold. As we are going to go ahead and peek into some of the items, you're already seeing Carrie getting that, slowly building that corrosion scythe. Is going to go ahead and get that first item for it, that crossbow, working in her favor. As soon as she picks that up, that attack speed is going to kind of double, right? She's going to hit a lot faster and have a lot more pressure inside of that gold lane. But look at the cut, right? Look at Lido already having a plan, trying to create some pressure on this map by cutting this lane. But the same thing, same response, almost a mirror image from Sky in that lane as well, which means they'll be able to rotate a lot more. But the thing about the Esmeralda is a lot more mobile, right? The Esmeralda can definitely rotate a little bit faster. She did go in for the Purify, though. I'm not really sure if that was the wisest answer. I definitely would have went in for the Sprint, just because there's not really much CC that you have to worry about in this engagement. I mean, yes, you can watch out for that Land Shaker from this Lapu Lapu. And speaking of Lapu Lapu, Lido going in for the kill. But Satsujin is going to take it with the RWM. Down goes Sky. That's the first kill picked up from Method Black so far. You are seeing the purple buff slowly being worked on from Hongi. He needs to pick this up. He needs to turn this game back around into his favor. Find a way to turn this around. He didn't have the easiest start. He got picked off twice so far, and as soon as he got his purple buff, he fell, which means he didn't have the energy he needed. So this is his second chance to kind of turn this around. As he's going to rush in onto Vit, deal some damage, but he doesn't have the items as he was kind of lowered in his farm from falling twice so far. I mean, you're looking at his gold. He has 21,000. He has the second least gold on the team. And speaking of the teams, Way the Dragon connecting, knocking him airborne. And you are going to see Thorfinn pick up that kill. Down goes Sanzi on this Beatrix. And Paxi going to respond back, though. Is going to find Vit a 1-for-1 trade. But overall, still a trade working in Symbiosis' favor as they lost their roam for the Marksman. And that's a trade I would take any day. As you are seeing the next turtle in play, aggro being pulled already. Not wasting any time. Eyes on the prize for Doriaki on the side of Symbiosis, but here goes Lido rushing in. Is going to use the Bravest Fighter, hit with the Energy Eruption for the knockup. The Landshaker dropping down for the stun. Energy Eruption and the ultimate is going to go out. Turtle is going to go into the hands of Method Black. They were able to steal that away. What a play. We were wondering how would they turn this around, and that is a great way as they are still down by about 1,200 gold, but slowly starting to see this gap decrease and even out. Now, you are going to look at the top side, though. No turrets have fallen for either lane, which means map pressure is still in both teams' favors, which means it's still pretty much anybody's game. Looking at the item so far, you are going to see Carry Thorfinn pick up this Corrosion Scythe now. Is going to have additional attack speed, but speaking of attack speed, down goes the RWM, the 5x5. They are going to flicker out of it just in time with the Falling Starman from Sky. Thorfinn with Speedy Light Wheels is going to take down Lido, but the knockup time trades onto the wall for the double set. But Paxi in a bad situation, needs to run into the turret, but the Terrify from Valentina slowing him down in his tracks, but he's able to get out. But look at the Void Crystal on Thorfinn, and now the chase from the Speedy Cables. Still Cables going out. Possible cutthroat on the way, but not going to find him. Wait a minute, he's taking the long way around town. But Hongi finding the final destination is going to shut down Thorfinn. Picks up a double. Cutthroat out. Is going to find Vit, but look at the sniper. Is going to connect, deal some damage. Man, a beautiful game. 2 kills picked up from Hongi. Kind of even out this match. And now going to work on going for his jungle. 5-4 on the board. First turret has been claimed on the bottom side. That is going to be in advantage for Symbiosis. It's funny when I cast like just one person cast. It's usually just a 2-man team. But what we're going to say is the play-by-play is Steph and the analyst is Weezy. That's how we break it down. But as we are looking at this match so far, you are looking at Symbiosis having map control, but slowly starting to slip out of their fingers. You are looking at Sanzi on this Beatrix, working on his build so far. Did get the Swift Boots for additional attack speed, does have that Blade of Despair. The priciest item in the game so far, deals the highest physical damage output, which means he is a heavy hitter. Anybody below 50% HP, he will be able to deal some massive damage. And there it goes. Lido onto Kilo, finds him, takes him down. RWM drops. Doriku is going to pick up the turtle for Symbiosis, but Hanji joining the fight. A little too late for the turtle, but may be able to pick up some kills. Namir's Passion from Sanzi. Doriku is going to go ahead and take down Paxi, though. Down goes Kufra. Fight not over, though. You are going to see the steel cable still in effect on the chase. Hongi, looking like Spider-Man out there, is going to take down Sky, but taken down by Thorfinn. Sanji is going to take down Vit. My goodness, a bloodbath in the mid lane. 7-7 so far. But the rush in from Dorky is going to rely on Thorfinn to try and deal some damage. Does have the Corrosion Sight. Is slowly chipping away, but Sanji's going to find Dorky in the mid lane. Man, bodies dropping left and right. Already slowly making our way toward double digits in kills. And we are only 8 minutes in. Looking at the gold so far, it's a 1,000 gold lead still. Symbiosis has been able to lead the way in the economy this entire game. When will we see the tipping point? When will we see it even out? And will Method Black be able to take the advantage and make it work in their favor as they are going to start chipping some damage onto this turret? The Tyrant's Raid is not going to connect for the knockup, but now the chase, the punish in play. Vit getting to the back line. Is going to miss the G-Kundo, the flicker out from Paxi. 3v1 situation. Make that 3v2. Sanji's not going to pull his punch. He's going to join the fight again. Here comes Hongi. Rushing in. It's a bird. It's a plane. Paxi is going to go ahead and take down Carry. Void Crystal in effect as well for the slow. RWM dropping as well. The immobilization on the kit. Sanji still in effect. feeling very confident, almost full HP, but no, they're still there for the fight. They're not gonna let them go. The Terrified, the Falling Star Moon drops down. The RWM for the Valentina, taking away Satsujin's ultimate. Sky is gonna go ahead and take down Beatrix in that play as well. Lido is gonna find Vit, but the stun, and here it goes. Look at Hongi on the chase with the Fanny into the turret. Sky very low, the chase is real. Justice Blade's not able to seal the final damage marks of Sky. He is gonna be able to recall back to the base, but it's gonna create the opportunity to possibly take this turret or take control of this Lord Pit in favor for Method Black. Dorky, though, may not be the right call. Is this a 1v4? And he is the jungler. If they take him down, Retribution will be in their favor. They will be able to take this neutral objective. Not where you want to be as a jungler, but he's able to possibly get out. But no! Hongi on the chase. Not going to find him. He gets out alive in this engagement. Man. Lord's still in play, though. Justice Blades goes out. Tyrant's Raids onto the wall for the double set. And now the knockup and the Terrified Paxi is going to find himself in an early grave. Thorfinn is going to find a turret on the top side, but now Hongi trying to pick up the kill. Speedy Light will is going to force him back to the base for some regen, but Sanji is going to fall off screen into the hands of Doriaki. Fight not over, though. Another RWM dropping down. A monstrosity in front of our eyes between both these teams on these engagements. Vit did fall in that process, though. Hongi using his cable. Sky is going to fall. A double kill picked up from Satsujin. Now sitting 3-0-5 on this eve. Best KDA so far on the team for Method Black. Got to watch out. They have a wizard in the making, but now the Lord very low. The rookie is going to use the Primal Wrath. Is going to possibly get it. Praiser's Wrath actually is going to drop down. They are going to go ahead and claim this Lord. Fight still on the way, though. Thorfinn is going to take down Satsujin as well. A shutdown. Not only were they able to get a kill, but they're also able to get this Lord in favor for Symbios, which means it's going to turn this back around into their favor. This has been more of a ping-pong match, right? In the early game, we've seen Symbios kind of take advantage, took the first 3 kills, took the first neutral objective, shut down Hanji on his Fanny, killed him twice, and also took his purple buff. But now, you're starting to slowly see the resolve for Method Black, one of the teams that has one of the highest praises so far that I've seen from the community on just how well they can execute as a team. But Symbios, we got to give them credit. They are putting on a great fight, right? They have map control. They have the neutral objective slowly making his way on the top side into the base. And it looks like they're going to work their way on to the tier 2 for the bottom lane. But the denial is there from Method Black, right? They are trying to clear these minions, but concealed play has been called out from Vit. G-Kondo charged up. Thorfinn is going to go ahead and take a turret on the bottom side as well. Hongi is going to find Sky. One member falling for the side of Symbios, but they're able to claim a turret in place of it. So that's still a great trade. Thorfinn is going to now make his way to this tier 2 turret for the top side, and Method Black's not able to contest. They have to kind of pull their punches as the Lord has been bursted down. They are now stripped to their inhibitors, backs against the wall. And right now you're looking at Symbios being very confident. I mean, right now we got to look at Vit. He's just been all over the place with this Cho. The G-Kondo has been coming alive. The concealed place has been keeping Method Black at bay. But the 6-2-1 on Thorfinn is really who I want to focus on, right? Look at his item so far. He went more for that attack speed. He built in that golden staff. He has the corrosion sights, but then he also topped it off with the Demon Hunter sword to burst down some of the beefier heroes, such as Lido on this Fredgen. You're looking at Lido's items. He did build... no, he didn't really build any physical defense. He only has the Dominance Ice, which means Carry is going to shred through him. Going to melt through him like some hot butter. You got to be careful. You need to build some physical defense. Maybe go in for a blade armor for those basic attacks to kind of deal some damage back over to Thorfinn, because if not, nothing's really going to be able to stop him so far. I mean, he has the items in play. A lot of those core items have been built up, and this is where he's going to get really crazy. This is where he's going to do a lot of damage if not checked with some proper defense items. And now looking at the purple buff has been secured from Hongi. Is going to go ahead and have some energy for some possible pickoffs. But one of the interesting things that we have to mention is they didn't really pick anything to counter the Fanny. Yes, they have the Cho, can use the way of the dragon, but Hongi doesn't have too much to worry about when he's pathing through with the steel cables. And he also has the mobility on this Fanny, which means even when things are not looking in his favor, he can be the saving grace for the team to be able to split push to the side lanes and clear some minions for some wave management. You are looking at Lord spawning in. We are at the 14-minute mark, and it looks like control has been taken over in the Lord pit for the side of Symbios, but Lido's now starting to give some vision. Poxy is going to go ahead and sit in that bush as well. They do have the Fanny, but no, Hongi is going to be picked off screen. Is going to be taken down from Vit and Thorfinn, and we just mentioned how hard Thorfinn is going to start hitting. Even Fanny can't escape those speedy light wheels with that massive damage output, and this is going to allow this Lord to go to the side of Symbios uncontested, forcing Method Black back to their base. 13 to 13 on the board, even in kills, but not even in the economy. You're looking at a 6,000 gold lead for the Symbios. Right now, even the items are being stacked up. Looking at Cho, he went in for the Radiant Armor. That way he doesn't have to worry too much about Satsujin on this Eve when he drops down the real world manipulation. He does have the Antique Cuirass as well for the Beatrix, for the Fanny, and for the Lapu Lapu. And he did build the Dominance Ice to counter this Lapu Lapu to top that off alongside the Fanny. So that really works out in his favor. Some great itemization for the Roamer on the side of Symbios, man. It's just some great gameplay. Right now, this is the qualifiers, guys. Both these teams fighting it out. It is a Swiss format, which means that both teams are fighting to get 5 points, which means they need 5 wins inside of all 80 teams competing in the Swiss format so far in 4 rounds. But this may be a point able to be claimed from the side of Symbios, as now you are going to see the Lord make his way into the base. It has been cracked open, still sitting at about 50% HP, and a full team behind him to go ahead and try and pierce toward that base crystal. But speaking of piercing, Vit, all alone on the island by himself and 5 members of Method Black. He's going to be bursted down with the swiftness. And now Method Black is going to come alive. Hongi is going to rush in, trying to get a kill. Is going to force out the Wind of Nature. And now the time for Sanji to pick up a kill for a double. Is going to take down Thorfinn. Maybe able to get another, but the taunt energy eruption goes down. Landshaker, Bravest Fighter. Killua is going to find Sanji. Down goes Beatrix. But wait a minute. Another Bravest Fighter going out from Lido. Is going to use his own ultimate. Valentina is going to fall in that process. The shutdown. 2 members still left alive for the side of Symbios. 4 members on the side of Method Black. They waited, they were patient, they looked for the opportunity, and they seized it as Lido is going to go ahead and take down Dorayaki. You're going to look at the base, though, still being bursted down. Inhibitor is going to fall on the top side. Meaning, Method Black is left alone with just the base crystal. All inhibitors have been pierced through. Looking at Symbios, even though they lost a lot of members in that engagement, they are still holding on to a lot of real estate. They are holding on to all their tier 2 turrets for each lane, but the later this game goes, the higher the respawn timer will be when you fall in these engagements, and that means that these turrets are not really going to play any part in this game, as if you fall, you're down for about 30-40 seconds, can easily close this out. This is definitely going to be a time where both teams need to stack up and play together. Synergy is what is going to prevail in this match so far. I mean, looking at the positioning so far from Symbios, right? Playing patient, playing passive, control of the map, and waiting to kind of spot out the enemy. This is a game of recon, a game of spotting out the enemy and deciding when to execute this concealed play for a possible pickoff. The backlines, the mages, the marksmen are the most important players when you get to this mark. 17 minutes in, and this is with the new emblem system, which means these battles are going to be intense, but it's going to be very costly. You have to wait, play patient, and choose when to engage, as any misplay can be costly and lose the game for either side. You're going to see the knock-up with the bouncing ball onto Vit, though. Not going to focus on him. Not their priority target. They're trying to go for either the jungler or the back lines, right? Even if you don't get this Lord, if you can take down all the members, it doesn't even matter. You're looking at Method Black starting to stack up. Hongi does have the mobility. He can rush in with the steel cables and possibly get the retribution, but this Lord is getting very low, about 25%. You're going to see the Praise Wrath go down. Dorayaki is going to pick it up for Primal Wrath, or for, I said Primal Wrath. What is going on with these Symbios? Is going to pick that up. A great objective for them, 18 minutes in, meaning they can possibly close this game out. With that Luminous Lord in favor, he's going to be slowly making his way up the mid lane. They have the advantage. All they need to do is control this map, sink these lanes, and try and close this out. But on the other side of the table, Method Black, can they defend this, right? They have their full team still in play, and it looks like they plan on trying to slowly clear these waves, but not go too far out to be picked off. Looking at a play called in from the Falling Starman is going to drop on Lito. Foxy not going to go ahead and go in with that charge up. Lord slowly making his way down into the base for the side of Method Black. Is this a game ender? Will we be able to see Symbios pick up a point, or will Method Black turn this around and close this out? This is definitely the final class for either side. Lord still in play. Is going to slowly start doing some damage. Hongi is going to find Vit. He finds the rope, but they need to take down the back line. Thorfinn is going to take down Lido. Sanji going to find Sky. Picks up a double. Finds Killua. Here it goes. Immortality has been procced out. Hongi is going to find Thorfinn. My goodness! The wrong call from the side of Symbios, leaving Doriaki all by himself. Where did they go wrong? Hongi's not done. No, wait a minute. He's going in for the purple buff. Now, that is just plain rude. Does he get it? No. Doriaki able to pick it up, but may have costed him his life. He does have the sustainability. Running this Fredrin. But, man, that was a time for Method Black to close this out. They could have all just pushed in the mid lane and took those turrets and possibly close this out, but it's okay, right? They realize they are still in this game and they can turn this around. They're going to take more of the slower approach, right? Sometimes teams do push through the mid lane and try and close it out right there, but if you don't execute it almost flawlessly, then you're back where you started at with you sitting at your base and their full team pushing in to close it out. So, Conceal play has been called in. He does spot out the back line, 2 back lines, forcing out the flicker of Sasujin. And this is why we got to give credit to Vit, right? He knows those are the targets. If we take down Beatrix, take down Sanji, find Satsujin, we can win this game. But the same thing goes for Method Black. They need to find a way to get to Thorfinn and Killua if they do want to win this game, right? We're looking at the KDAs stacking up. 8-4-2 for Thorfinn. Definitely one of the MVPs for this match. He's definitely a heavy hitter as we are looking at the late game items. Everybody almost full build. Beatrix going in for that Hunter Strike. Is going to go in for the Blade of Despair. Does have the pin. Does have the physical damage. Does have the Demon Hunter Sword as well. But now, speaking of the battle on the way, the knockup from the Times Rage. Not going to hit him on the wall. Sanji going to find Vit with the killing spree. Nonetheless, making the most out of that assist provided by Paxi. They do find Vit though. That is the roamer for the side of Symbios. They weren't able to find a backline, but they were able to find one member. And this is where it gets to playing that patient game. I mean, look at the respawn timer on Vit. It was over 40 seconds. Lord has been spawned in, and they do have the numbers to work in their favor, but the backline play, you are looking at Killua now doing some damage on Epoxy, who did try and check that push, but very low, is still going to fight. You're going to see the RWM drop down, but the flicker out. The charge up from the Times Rage, the knock up, the stun! And here it goes, another RWM from Killua from the response from the IMU. Lido is going to go ahead and get a kill, though. Is going to go ahead and take down Thorfinn, finds the backline for Symbios. Doriaki finds a backline of his own, though. Is going to go ahead and take down Tatsujin on the eve. Sanji is going to take down Doriaki to respond, no. Man, 2 members still standing strong for the side of Symbios, but 4 members for the side of Method Black, which means they are going to win this engagement if they do go for this Lord. And Sanji with the call, but does he know Sky's in that bush? Falling Star Moon, not going to hit a little prematurely. Hanji joining the battle. Sanji very low. But wait a minute, Vit is going to wrap around. Concealed play is trying to find a setup, but the cables are a little too fast for him to chase down. Method Black still focusing on this objective. They realize they may be able to take this as they don't have retribution for Symbios, and Hanji will be able to get out there in time with the speediness of those steel cables and the retribution. And there it goes. Luminous Lord going into the hands of Method Black. 22-minute game, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we want to see, right? We don't like watching one-sided stories, and between both of these teams, it's been a great battle, back and forth. But now with this Luminous Lord, now in the hands of Method Black, how do they close this out, right? We've seen this work for Symbios. They were almost able to close it out, but they weren't able to execute. And now they may be punished as the tables have flipped. And here it goes. Oh my goodness, Sanji! When we were able to reach a mile away and hit the ceiling, blows onto Vit, takes him down. Luminous Lord in the mid lane, crashes into the tier 2. And down it goes. The clock is ticking for the side of Symbios. Can they hold them off? Can they respond back? Or will this be the ending? Will we see Method Black claim the point? Down goes the RWM. The stun as well. Doriaki at about a quarter of HP. Inhibitor has been cracked in from the Lord. Base has been opened up for the side of Symbios. Method Black on the puncture, trying to close it out very low. Do they pull their punches? Justice Blade going out to chase from Doriaki. Thorfinn with the shutdown is going to find Sanji. Finds the backline for Method Black, which means they don't have the push potential to close this game out. Look at Sky running on the Esmeralda, providing some frontline pressure as well, and they were able to properly defend. A great game indeed. All these regions competing in the MEC Season 2. And this is only the beginning, right? This is just the qualifiers. This is just these teams fighting it out in a Swiss 4-round format to get 5 points to move on to the next phase for the top 32. We're looking at Method Black, though. We mentioned they are a crowd favorite. And today we may be able to see why, or we may be able to see a new team on the rise. As Symbios dealing some massive damage. This is going to boil down to who can get that first pick off, who can find the back line, and who will make the first mistake, right? You have to be very patient when it comes to this phase. We're going to be seeing the Lord spawn in 60 seconds. Looking at the items so far, Carry did go in for the Rose Gold Meteor. It's probably for the Eve. When it drops down very low, is going to proc that shield for some additional sustainability. Does have some damage and also provides that magic defense. That Kufra and that Eve could be the possible reason why he decided to go for that. I think it can work out, but you just have to be careful. Carry has the Wind of Nature. Beatrix has the Wind of Nature as well, so it may be a viable option for the side of Method Black. If Haji can go in and force out the Wind of Nature from Thorfinn, that may be how they close this out, but he has to be careful as he is the jungler. About a 50-second respawn timer so far. Way the dragon does go in, but some serious damage. Hongi gonna find Fit. Roamer falls for the side of Symbios. RWM drops down, but Doriaki gonna cancel it out. Is gonna go ahead and take down Satsujin on the Eve. Sanji gonna find Thorfinn, finds the backline. This is all she wrote. Sanji finds Doriaki as well. Falling Star Moon into the backline from Sky. Is it a little too late though? Hongi is gonna find yet another kill. Unstoppable is gonna take down Killua. That means Sky is all by himself. They don't even need the Lord. They just need to clear the minions and close this game out. Not let Sky recall. And man, he is on him like white on rice right now. Sky trying to get away. But you are slowly seeing them stampede into the base. He can't recall, but he's trying to get there. He's being slowed down from Poxy. The knockup, though, finally getting the separation. Falling Star Moon onto the minions. Does not clear them out. Immortality dropped. Sanji finds the kill, takes down Sky. And Method Black takes the game. Shuts down Symbios. What a match for the MEC Season 2.
Victory!
And now looking at the item so far, right? The method behind the madness on this crazy 25-minute game. I mean, looking at Thorfinn, he had an amazing time. I thought he would be able to close it out, but this just shows you why Method Black is a crowd favorite. Even under pressure, it can make one or two things happen, right? Pressure can burst pipes, or it can make diamonds. And today we've seen a diamond made from the side of Method Black moving forward with an additional point for the qualifiers of the MEC. MVP going over to Satsujin, 3, and 20 on this Eve. Some great placement, but it was more for the assists. I mean, he has 20 assists in this game. That's pretty crazy, right? Looking at the overall total kills from both sides combined, it's almost a 50-kill game. And he was involved in 20 of them. And you're looking at his build so far, Divine Glaive for that penetration. He did go in for the Holy Crystal for the high magic power and the slow from that Ice Queen 1, all inside of that crazy reward manipulation. And then he was also burning them, scorching them with that glowing wand. Hongi, he didn't have the easiest time in the early phase. He was getting shut down, but he was able to turn it around and ended up with a KDA of 9, 5, and 11. And overall, a nice match. Looking at some of these statistics as well. Turret damage going in favor for Sanji near the end, was just able to burst it down 84%. The rest of it was made up from the mobility of Hongi on this Fanny to kind of rotate across the map and claim the turrets that his teammates could not. And that is going to be that match completed. You are going to go ahead and see Symbios taken down from Method Black. They are going to get an additional point, one step closer to getting to the top 32. There you have it, guys. Casting complete. That was a good game, man. Honestly, Method Black, they were good. A little bit of the itemization at a couple of times, I was wondering how it would have worked in their favor, but to see them turn that around under all that pressure was very impressive. GG's nonetheless, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. The color quality, I changed it, actually. You want the old color quality? I had it because I like seeing it a little bit more colorful, but I can change it back if you guys want me to. No worries. It's an easy fix. Let me show you what it used to look like. This is what the original quality looks like of the game without anything added to it. Ready? That's the color taken off. That's the sharpen taken off. I can keep it like that if you want, but if you think it looks better with the other way, sometimes I like throwing some spice in there. This is with the sharp to make it look a little bit more crispy. Hold on. There we go. See the difference? I don't know if you can see it, but it just makes him, you can see his features a little bit more. And then the color it makes the gold pop out a lot more, but it's up to y'all, man. Honestly, it's a great time to get some input on which one looks better. So that was a great match. Nonetheless, congratulations to Method Black, right? One more point down and one step closer to getting that top 32. What'd you guys think? Y'all think they were going to lose that one? That was definitely a close call. 25-minute game. That's not something that you could win with comfortability. It's definitely a hard match to be able to pull off.
Yeah, in that 18th minute when Symbios went with the Luminous Lord, and I thought they were gonna end the game, but then Method Black wiped out 4 of them. That's really, really impressive.
Yeah, it's dude. I thought Symbiosis was about to close it out. They were executing for sure, but it just shows you like when it comes to that late game, it's just down to like the little things, like the little things that nobody thinks about, right? Itemization.
Yeah, the little decisions. Yeah.
Yep, and everybody executing as a team for it on top of that, and so I will give that to Method Black. That was a very smart way for them to turn that around. So. Yeah, guys, this is only week 1, right? This is the qualifiers. It's a 2-day qualifiers. Today, tomorrow, it's a Swiss best of 1 with all teams, 80 teams competing. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. July 15th is going to be Survivor, is what we're calling it. It's going to be another Swiss best of 1, and it's going to be all 32 teams again in a group stage format. And then Control Your Destiny week 2 on the second day of that weekend, July 16th. Another best of 1 Swiss format with the 16 teams. And then the knockouts, which is going to be the third week, 19th of July to July 23rd. Single elimination best of 3 and a best of 5, 8 teams. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to be here for all of that. It's going to be exciting. What's that?
I can tell you a little about the stage teams because it will be a little bit different because on the first day of group stage, there will be 4 groups with 8 teams each, and it's called Survivor because half of each group will be eliminated. So there are going to be 8 teams in a group, but then after this one day, there will be only 4 teams in the group. So it's like cutting half of the teams, so it's surviving. And then the third stage is called Control Your Destiny because teams will be able to choose between 2 groups, A and B.
Okay.
And each team again will have 8 teams. So you just choose either group A or B. You don't know who's in the group with you unless other teams tell you. But you can control where you go. And again, there are 8 teams in both groups, and we cut that by half. And then we have single elimination quarterfinals and semifinals and grand finale. The top 8, the quarterfinals, are going to be best of 3. And the semifinals and grand finals should be best of 5.
Okay.
If I'm correct.
Best of 7 for the grand final.
Best of 7 for grand final?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about the third place match? Is it going to be best of 3 or best of 5? Or best of 7?
Assuming be best of 5, yeah. It's going to be before the grand final.
Who's next on the stream? What's up, Zeus? Jeez, man. The next match I think we're gonna be watching. We're gonna try and catch Rogue. Oh wait, that was round 3. So yeah, we'll try and catch Rogue for the final one.
So there are 5 more games right now ongoing. So we gotta wait for them, and we'll see who Rogue gets matched up against.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I haven't seen Rogue before, so that'll definitely be something to look out for. Rogue is Rogue and Method Black are the 2 teams I think that I'm gonna be, at least so far that I've seen, are really good. But I'm sure there's other ones out there.
Yeah.
Symbiosis was really good too. They just at the end they weren't able to close it out.
Yeah, they did very well. I didn't expect them to do that well, but they really showed the good sets and pickups and good plays in general.
Yeah, I think Symbiosis. I look forward. I wonder what. Let's check their records. Let's see what Symbiosis is sitting at. Symbiosis. Let's see if we can find them. So many teams. So many teams. Symbiosis. Okay, so Symbiosis. That was their third game. So now they're 2 wins and 1 loss. So it's going to delay them a little bit, but they still have a chance to make it to the top 32. From what I've seen so far, I think they can make it, especially with as hard of a fight that they gave Method Black. It's definitely possible. They just need to kind of tighten up in the late game, but they didn't mess up too much on the late game, right? It was just a little bit of work on there. I think their early game was great. They found a way to shut them down. The mid game got a little wonky. You're able to see Method Black turn it around, so they weren't able to control the momentum as much as I would have liked for the mid game. For the late game, though, it was okay. It was like back and forth, so it wasn't really one-sided. It just happened to be a play that worked in Method Black's favor to close it out. So I guess going forward, maybe if they could tighten up their mid game to be able to keep the control of what they did in the early game. The early game pressure, it's definitely there. It's definitely there.
So 2 more games.
Yeah, 2 more games. 2 more games for them. Oh yeah, because every team gets 5 games total, right? So
No. I mean, 2 more games currently ongoing.
Oh, okay.
And then we will have the update.
okay. So wait, there's 4 rounds, but there's
Yeah,
they get 5
today
wins?
4 rounds. Today 4 rounds, and tomorrow we're gonna add the other 3 rounds.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
if needed, there's gonna be like tie breaks.
Okay.
But I mean, we can't foresee that. Like it depends on the scores.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you got some good talent, man. I mean, just from what I've seen so far, like even some of the top 8 teams in North America would have a blast fighting some of these teams out here. Like the competition is definitely there, and that was just one match in in a qualifiers format, guys. So I guess up next we're gonna see Rogue. Do we know who Rogue is going against yet, or no?
No, one
Okay.
more game, and it's gonna be a release.
Okay. What's the options? What 2 teams will it possibly be? Do you know?
Right now there are several 3-0. So it could be Method Black, it could be Team Occupy, Vox Deus, Tuzviak, also
Ooh.
interesting game.
I want to see Occupy go against
Incognito,
Rogue.
No names. Like there's still pretty solid teams on the 3-0, so let's see who they're gonna get matched up with.
I'm hoping they get Occupy. Like that
would be
That
interesting.
would be
definitely.
fire. That'd be the possible
Definitely.
best matchup that we could get today. Guys in the chat, who would you prefer to see? Out of all those teams still sitting 3-0, who would you like to see go up against Rogue for the final rounds of today for the MEC Season 2 qualifiers? Tomorrow will be more rounds though. It's not the end of the qualifiers. It's just the first 4 rounds. So, but my opinion, I'm hoping to see Occupy. That'll be nice to watch. Yeah, it's so different from our region because in our region we do more like a, like I said, it's a single elimination. So like qualifiers is cutthroat in North America, bro. like you lose. Actually, no, it's double elimination. I'm sorry. So qualifiers is double elimination for us. So you have 2 chances, right? If you lose in the top, if you lose once, you get dropped down to a lower bracket, and if you lose there, you're done. Like you pack your bags, go home, done. You don't get multiple games to be able to fight
But
back
all
in there.
games best of 1 as well, right?
All games are best of 1, so you get 2 matches total in the qualifiers. Or you could,
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, not 2 matches total, but you get 2 losses total, but they're all best of 1, yeah. So it's we start with last time we started with 92 teams, and basically at the end of the qualifiers it was I want to say it was 8. We stopped at 8, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, so it went from was it 8? No, that's the playoffs. I'm wrong. It went from 92 to 32, and then 32 we just did best of 3s, and then it went all the way down to the regular format, which is what we call the regular season, and that was a round robin, all matches best of 3. So.
Okay. So the games are done. Rook would be playing against Reverse Sweep.
Yeah.
We can do that. Yeah. Sounds like an interesting game.
Who is it?
Reverse Sweep.
And Rogue?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's who we're
Both
going to be seeing
3-0
Reverse Sweep and
teams.
Rogue.
Yep. Let me generate the channels.
I have so many diamonds. I do a lot of content for Mobile Legends, guys. I like host a lot of tournaments and events. That's how I got those diamonds. and we do a lot of stuff for them. And I usually just do it for like epic skin giveaways and supporters badges and raffles and things like that. So yeah, this is a reverse sweep, so that's an interesting name. Let's see if they can. Hopefully they don't need to get a reverse. Well, there is no reverse sweep in a best of one, so this will be an interesting match. High expectations for Rogue, though. I did like the way that Method Black drafted, though. They picked that Fanny last. The Franco was banned out. The Cos was banned out. I had a feeling it was going to come out, and it did, so. And yeah, the option's always on the table if they do want to run a tournament lobby. I definitely will host it for them if they want me to.
Sure, I'll ask them.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm down to do. New heroes out, guys. Let me know if y'all have any builds for her. I definitely need it for when I stream and play. So I'm getting my team ready, my squad ready for our M5 qualifiers. So we'll be competing in that, and I'll also be casting on it too, which will be fun. So there's some crazy things going on for Mobile Legends right now. A lot of events. Living your dream. Well, I mean, I have all the skins in the game, so there's not really anything for me to spend it on, right? I guess when a collector comes, I don't even know what this is. Hello Kitty. Oh, the Hello Kitty is back. Bro, I don't even like the Hello Kitty skins. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I have them all though. Can you shop? I don't. Oh shoot, I might as well do it then. I guess this is a little mini show for Hello Kitty. I don't know if there's an event. Well, so I don't know if they have an event where you can like get free draws. Oh yeah, they do. Complete task.
Oh wow, you're broke. You don't have any diamonds. Crazy.
It's not for me. It's for the community. That's what I do it for. Maybe we do an epic skin giveaway for somebody in the audience today. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, that
Right,
would have been amazing.
Holy fuck, I've just seen it as well. You're crazy, man.
I didn't buy them. I didn't pay for them, so I'm not that crazy. I would not buy that.
It's just the number. The number is unbelievable, like unimaginable for our brains. Like
I don't know, like
that number.
in US dollars, that's probably like I don't even know.
20K or something.
Oh man. We'll do epic skin giveaway today, guys. I think that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I gotta figure out how we do it though. You know what I'm saying? Find a way though. We'll find a way. I guess we have to get like a bingo on this to get the skin. This is it. This is it. Nope.
Wait, but you have permissions to just like send skins without like the
No,
7 day?
I don't have the 7-day. I can get it, but I don't have it yet. I need to actually request it.
Yeah, because like you need to add them. Remember it. Like...
Yeah, for 7 days. Yeah, I know how it is. I don't have that thing though. I need it though. Bro, what if this thing cost me all my diamonds to get these last 2 skins? That would be nuts.
Yeah, but I recounted how much it costs, and it came up about 3,000 euros.
Ah, okay, okay.
Like over in game, or
Yeah, around that. I mean, I just.
Oh, you can't buy it anyway. What is the points for them? What do you use? Oh, the tokens are literally just to save money on draws. Okay, that's all it is. I thought it would be more than that. I'm letting the animation go because we have time to kill anyway, until the next match, so chilling like a villain, fellas. Boy, kid, I'll follow you back too. I think I have to. Okay, cool. I didn't have to unadd anybody. Do we know when the next game is?
I'm getting them ready. They should be there in like 5 minutes. Maybe I'll check it out.
They didn't want tournament lobby.
No, they're fine with tournament lobby.
Oh, they want tournament. They want me to host it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Guys, after we get the skin, we're gonna host the lobby. Let me know when to start it, and I'll make the lobby. I can do it now if you need me to.
I assume 5 minutes should be fine.
Gosh, dude, they do this on purpose. They just want me to waste all these diamonds. Like, Moonton just knows. Let's see, this is it. We just need Claude, that's it. It has to go in the middle now, right? Oh, it did! Nice. Cool.
Introducing my buddy. That's
Sick.
Mari.
I wish there was a shop system in this one, because I would have just gifted somebody one of the skins from there, but I guess you can't. I like when they do the ones where you can, though. But that's more like the collector's... No, not even collector. That's like the magic box. So yeah, next game should be about 5 minutes. We're going to do it in tournament lobby, which will be fun to watch, guys. It's going to be a 10-ban lobby. And we get to see Rogue play, which is exciting. So yeah, guys, we'll do Epic Skin giveaway. I think we'll do it from whoever hits the notification bell on YouTube. Maybe that'll probably be the best way for me to do it because I can just see the names. And then we'll do an Epic Skin giveaway for those who do that. So that'll be fun. But you have to hit the bell on our YouTube. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Oh, I can keep track of the names and everything. So yeah, good team so far. I mean, Method Black was great. Symbios looks promising. Some other teams that we are looking at that has not lost yet, but that may change when this updates. Palace, Annihilators, KZ Esports, Occupy, which everybody knows is great. Symbios just lost their first one, unfortunately. Joker, Centauri, Queon, and these are like teams all from different regions, which is even more amazing. IKEA Gaming, Vox Deuce, Rogue Esports, who we're about to see today, and from what I've heard from everybody, the best team possibly on this entire event outside of Occupy. Slovakia, I think that's how you say it. Excel, No Names. That's the last one. Is No Names. So reverse sweep. I didn't see reverse sweep on there. Oh yeah, I did. Reverse sweeps. Yeah, they didn't lose either. So okay, interesting. Who did reverse sweep go against them? So we're looking at round 3. Reverse sweep went against Palace. So they took down Palace. Rogue, they went against Freak Dimension, and they took them down. So I don't know if you guys out there know any of those teams. But yeah, those teams are the ones they went against. What's the redeem code? It's not active anymore. It was only 20. There was only 20 codes available, and everybody already claimed them. So we are doing an Epic Skin giveaway. You just got to hit the notification bell on our YouTube channel, and like today's stream, and then we'll do an Epic Skin giveaway from there because I should be able to pull everybody's whoever does that. I should be able to pull your data. So maybe we throw it on a wheel. I like doing the spin the wheel type deal. Yeah, it's fun to be able to step inside the Europe side of things. It's definitely some great stuff over here.
I wanted to get your take earlier on the new hero. Like, how do you think it should be handled in tournaments? Like,
usually they give 2 weeks. 2 weeks of preparation. So you do a global ban on it. 2 weeks. Don't let any team play it. But after that 2-week mark, it's free game. That's how you do it. Or you just follow suit with international. So if it's banned internationally, then there's no point of allowing it in your tournament because if they go to an international event, they can't use it. So yeah, I think it's always best just to follow what international scene's doing. But if not, just do a 2-week ban on it so teams can get prepared for it.
At the same time, it would be really interesting seeing that hero, how it plays out in tournaments, since like it looks like a pretty solid team fight here with the ult and like all the utility, I think, and a part of being like an international team kind of or professional team. It also depends on fast adjustments and like how you can like cope with the current meta. So I think in that terms, it would be also interesting how it plays out and how the teams can adjust to it. And
it would be so. I think it would be great to see, but it's just from like a team's aspect. Sometimes heroes are like what if the hero's like broken? You know what I'm saying? To where it's like whoever gets that hero's on. Well, I guess they could just ban it out. I mean, that would be the best option. If you allow it in the tournament, then most teams are gonna. I don't think you'd ever get the chance to see it because no team's gonna take that. No.
It is true. It is true. It's kind of a safe ban for the.
Yeah. I honestly don't think we'd see it. We wouldn't see it. But yeah. Second pick, we'll ban it.
At the same time, I'm thinking maybe some teams already go for a fast strategy against it. I mean, I think it is counterable. It is kind like in the old, it would be kind of a Eve comparison in a way.
Yeah.
It can be countered by Ling or something alike that can just like get the backline fast, and if they can counter it properly already after a short time, then they can bait it with it. Like it gives more interesting possibilities, kind of.
So I think, I mean, I don't think it'll ever walk though. I don't think any team's gonna take that. Not in a tournament setting. I know I wouldn't. I would just ban it. But it just depends. Everybody in the chat, there is a 30-second delay. So I know if like you say something and it takes a second for me to respond, it's because like your comment comes up like I see it 30 seconds after you type it. Or no, I don't see it. I see it, but by the time I respond to it, you don't hear my response to 30 seconds after. I have to do that because if a team, let's say that a team competing is watching the stream, they could easily cheat and see exactly where everybody's at on the map. So I have to put a 30-second delay on it. That way, it's fair for all the teams competing. So just keep that in mind if you guys are commenting. It's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that's just how you have to do it. If you even have to do that when you stream like international tournaments, everything for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. They actually make you do a minute delay on the stream, like a full 1 minute delay.
The teams are ready.
Okay.
You can invite.
I will invite you guys. Yeah, and then you guys can invite them. What server?
122.
Okay. Let me type this in real quick. What's the team names?
Rook.
And what's the other one?
It's
Reverse sweep?
Reverse sweep, yeah.
I'll just invite you guys and you guys can pull them in. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Perfect. And it's reverse sweep first picking. This one.
Okay. Who am I adding as a moderator?
You have Kid there, I think.
Oh, Kid?
That should he should have them all.
Okay. I'll pull them in. So thank you for saying I'm a nice caster. I appreciate that, Nico. I thank you so much. I definitely work on it all the time. Will I stream Kurosu Squad game now? No. I don't think we'll be able to because it's going to play at the same time as this match, unfortunately. Carvey said, hey, sent you gifts. Did you send a gift? Where do I get the, I just enabled gifts on here, but how do I see that? Oh, in game, a GIF. Like, you sent me something in game. Is that what you're saying? I thought you were talking about like the YouTube little super thing. Yeah, Rogue will be fun. What's up, Yankee? How you doing, man? Yeah, thanks for everybody showing out, showing support, man. This is the least I can do for you guys out there in Europe. I'm honestly just as entertained as you guys are to watch these matches. So it's a pleasure to be able to watch this beside you guys. Server 122. That's.
Can you add me to the lobby, please?
Yes. There you go. Okay, I invited you. There you go. Yep, no problem. Put it on 122. I mean, I heard 125 was another option, but I mean, if they want to do a ping test, they can. So looks like they're getting the teams in here, so we're gonna wait a second while they pull them in. I'm gonna be gone for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna refill my drink since looks like we got to get the other team in. But guys, everybody showing up, appreciate y'all. Check in-game chat. What's in in-game chat? I'm kind of scared. I'll check it before I go. I don't see anything on in-game chat. Unless you like DM'd it to me. Oh, it was a gift though, right? Would it be under all? I don't know. It would have popped up on. Oh, is it here? No, I don't know. Bring out Mobazane. Dude, Mobazane's busy. I can't pull out Mobazane. That is a busy man. He's hard to get a hold of. The only time I really kick it with Mobazane is when we're like at these actual events. For the most part, it looks like everybody's ready, so I'm just gonna stick it through this one. I'm not. We'll go ahead and start it if they are ready up. So first pick is gonna be reverse sweep. This is the best of one. Whoever gets this point will have an advantage to be able to move on to the top 32. All teams fighting it out for 5 points. Are we good to start, or do you want me to wait? They're readied up, so.
Already.
Yeah.
So yeah, feel free to go.
Okay, let's jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, tournament room lobby, like I said, it's a lot different than what people are used to if you don't compete in tournament room lobby. It's 10 bands, which means the first 3 bands for both sides, and then you do your last 2 bands at the end.
I didn't cure the pain.
So it's definitely going to be a little bit different on how they play this. It's harder. I will say it's harder than 3 bands. 3 bands, there's a lot more that's able to walk, or this is a lot more
Among the planes exists
a lot more tight on what you're able to use. It's not as flexible.
Was made for.
How do I think BTK would do in Europe? I think they would definitely be top in Europe, possibly one of the tops. I can't speak though. So you're asking me, and I'm an outsider looking in. I don't know all the teams in Europe to give you a proper analysis on that. But from the games that I've seen, I would give they would be able to beat Method Black. I think they could beat Method Black. Yeah. So from the teams that I've seen so far, BTK would definitely have the advantage. But as we progress through this tournament, and I see more of the talent out there, then I'll be able to give you more of a proper answer. Hopefully that probably not the answer you were looking for, but I gotta be honest, you know.
They just gotta come and test it.
Yeah. But the problem is the server difference.
Yeah, no, I mean
value in
there's IUSF qualifiers. I think I don't know when the qualifiers the finals is exactly, but
thank you, Zeus. I appreciate it.
It's in Romania, so they would be playing on Europe server, and as far as I know, ISF is more of an international thing. So, well, I do think that we will meet some international teams here while they maybe practice or something. So that can turn out interesting as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest things for me, so is Rogue what you guys are considering like the best team in for this, or like where's Rogue from? What country are they from?
It's mostly Germany, so
okay, so German team.
Germany and I don't know where the others are from right now, but the core is from Germany, and they represent Germany as well. But yeah, I mean, those international games need to be happening to really give the proper comparison in a way.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, for the favorites, I would say it's Rogue because of consistency. That's the main
power of light
part.
incarnate.
They're playing for a long time. Other teams are like often like disbanding or like rebuilding in another way or something. Like there's no real organizations behind it here. I assume it's the same in America. To be honest.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar.
I mean, there are people sticking around with each other, but like always switching and like it's nothing.
Like as soon as a tournament, most teams in North America, as soon as the tournament's over and they don't win, they disband.
Yeah, exactly.
Most teams.
Wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen in like a professional environment, kind of.
Yeah. Rogue was the best team. Asboro Y was banned for 30 years, and he paid Turkish guy to unban his account. Oh, that sounds a little crazy. Okay, I ain't getting into all of that. But I will say, back to the topic that you were mentioning about teams disbanding. Yeah, that's a common thing. Even the best team in North America splits every single tournament. Like, we started with BTK, and they dominated in M3. And then they split after M3 because they didn't win. They split. Might have been some other things on the side. But they split, and they turned it to the Valley.
Give me a target.
Yeah, they turned it to the Valley, basically. And some members...
Again, some different members, right?
Yeah, some different members. And then after the Valley didn't do as well as they wanted to in M4, they split into 2 teams, which was Mobazane, who made BTK, with 4 rookies, 4 new people who were never on his team before. and the Val or no, and out it was called the Ohio Brothers at the time, and they were pretty much everybody on BTK minus Mobazane, and they replaced Mobazane for a jungler called Best Player. He was a really good assassin player. He's a really good jungler too. Man's a monster in the jungle. And Zane was kind of left alone by himself to rebrand the Bloodthirsty Kings, and he did that. And then they fought it out. He made it all the way to the grand finals with that team. They played all the way of a best of 7 against the Ohio Brothers, which rebranded their name. They changed their name to Outplay because they got picked up by a sponsor, so it wasn't the Ohio Brothers no more. And they lost. BTK was able to win in the best of 7 all the way to a game 7. They closed it out, and Mobazane was able to claim victorious. He made the impossible possible. I think that's the biggest achievement he's gotten so far in his Mobile Legends career for like North American tournaments. Outside of that, after that, the teams disbanded again. BTK, they're picking up some teams. They didn't disband, but Outplay, they went up. They replaced BTK for MSC. BTK wasn't able to go out there because of some issues with the teammates not able to fly out, so they let Outplay go in their place. Outplay got destroyed in the first match of MSC and got knocked out of the whole thing. So they left their sponsor and they separated and they divided in half. So now Outplay is gone. They changed their name back to the Ohio Brothers, and that's led by Hoon. And the other split of that team is Basic. He brought back the Valley. So now you have the Valley, Outplay, and you have BTK. So you have three big teams, and then they're kind of funneled in with other top teams in North America, filling in for the players that went to the other teams in that split. So
yeah, it's interesting how those things play out, how they develop, kinda. It's impressive that they have such a kind of long story. I mean, it's not the best, but it's a long, complicated story kind of to tell. It's so fun.
Yeah, I think I don't mind it too much with them splitting into 3 different teams, because what that creates is more teams. That's more teams and more players that are gonna learn and grow, and that's just like what you guys need, right? More regions competing, more powerhouse teams. Like, it's okay to have, like for this event, for example, to have 80 teams, but we need to have good teams. Like, just because you have 80 teams doesn't mean all 80 are good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So you need to have teams that can go head to head with top teams in other regions. So we call those like your superstar teams. Ours is Outplay, or not Outplay, the Ohio Brothers, BTK, and the Ohio Brothers. Or the Valley. That's our 3 superstar teams. I'm looking forward to seeing who your guys' are. From what I'm hearing, though, Rogue should be one of them. So we're going to be kind of comparing Rogue to what I see from our top teams and seeing if they can kind of fight head-to-head with them. And I'll give you guys my honest opinion after this match. It'll be easy for me to see after that. You know, I'll kind of point out some of the stuff on them and see where it goes. So, but looking at the draft so far, I mean, we're looking at which side is which. Blue side is Rogue. Blue side is Rogue. No. Blue side is Reverse Esports. Okay, so Rogue is red. Oh, so Kid is on Rogue. Okay, I seen he was streaming this.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like he's the XP lane. They got Novara, they got Beatrix. They went for the Hellcurt. Hellcurt's interesting. I mean, Hellcurt's been doing great so far, I think. I haven't really seen him too much in the professional scene, but he has been picked up a lot in rank, at least for North America, so it's not too far off of what we use in our region. But the Beatrix, I honestly think, still one of the best marksmen. Navaria, letting that walk through is kind of risky. Navaria is like having 2 junglers in one. She has that Astral Recall Sniper to be able to steal those neutral objectives if you're not fast enough with your Retribution. Not to mention her Astral Echo will have that zoner's control to be able to increase the hit markers, slow down anybody grabbed by it by 50%, and spot out anybody in the bush. But I'm keeping my eyes on Kid, right? Kid is running this glue. Glue has been a problem. Nobody can really shut him down unless you have like a Paramus or somebody to stop him when he's in that split. And I'm not really seeing it. Even the Lunox, I don't feel like it's enough burst potential for him. It's a possibility between the Lunox and the Leslie to do it. But Lunox and Leslie, like Leslie's going to require to scale. Leslie needs those items to get online. That crit. To be able to really deal that damage. Lunox does have that single burst potential as well. I mean, if they stack up together, yes, they can burst down Kid, but I don't know if it'll be the easiest time. And it's gonna going to be a lot of pressure in the gold lane to try and get Grim online early, especially against the Beatrix, who has a sniper of her own. And then you have Sombra, who is running this Hellcurt, which means he's going to try and take that early tempo, kind of like when we seen that Fanny slotted in from Hongi on Method Black. Same story for the Hellcurt, right? He's going to use that Dark Knight Falls, and he's going to try and rush in with the Deadly Stingers to get a possible pickoff when everybody's kind of, their vision's blurred. But it's a similar story with him. Like, if he doesn't pick up in the early game, it can be a problem for him to get online with that jungle. But as we are seeing the final pickup, you're going to see that Minotaur slotted in. Wait a minute. This may change things. There's no counter for the Minotaur on the board, which means it's going to be a great game for the side of Rogue. Picking up that Minotaur, not having the Diggy to use that time journey to reverse that CC is going to be a problem with the Minoan Fury. It's definitely going to be some placement that comes to effect from Boro, but if he can pull it off, I don't think they're going to be able to stop him. And now we're going to jump into the game. I'm going to be off camera for this so you guys can get the maximum screen. We're going to jump into the casting. We're looking at two amazing teams going head-to-head. Both of these teams currently with 3 wins under their belt, 0 losses so far in the qualifiers for the MEC Season 2. On the blue side, we were looking at reverse sweep. On the red side, it is going to be a fan favorite, a crowd favorite, the up-and-coming stars out of Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Rogue Esports has stepped into the building. Looking at these matchups inside of the goal lane, we're looking at Carvey running this Beatrix. He's going to be going up against a Leslie. Leslie, who is going to scale through time, has that burst potential, single target. Beatrix, who kind of a jack of all trades and scales as well, but definitely has a little bit more utility at her disposal. Now, one thing interesting about the Leslie is she does have that ultimate sniper. So she has that vision. When it comes to this Hellcurt, he's going to try and be sneaky, use that Dark Knight Falls to get a pick off. But when you have Leslie in the ultimate sniper, it's easier for her to have that survivability, as she'll be able to give vision to the entire team on the map. So that's something to watch out for. On the XP lane, we're looking at Kaja going up against the Glue. Kid going up against Grinch. Kid is live right now, so make sure you guys show him some support as well. Grinch is running the Kaja. He's going to be at a slight disadvantage. Yes, he can fight from afar, use the Ring of Order from this Kaja, but he's not an answer for this Glue. He's not going to be able to do as much damage as needed, which means Kid is going to have more of that advantage in that XP lane, and he will be more of a force when it comes to these 5v5 engagements. Looking at the junglers, Lancelot going up against Zeno, who is running this Hellcurt. Lancelot is Dan. Now, the interesting thing about Lancelot is he's changed from what we're typically used to seeing with the recent patch, with the recent emblem system. It's not tanks a lot anymore. Damage, Lancelot is back in full effect, which means you're going to see him stacking a lot of these physical damage items, not really going in for too much defense. We are looking at that Lethal Ignition being picked up by Zeno. I wonder if it'll let me show you guys the emblem builds on there. I don't know if they updated it yet where you can, but he has a Lethal Ignition as his core emblem for this jungler, and his killing spree for the Lancelot, which means Lancelot, if he does get a kill, he'll be able to regenerate some HP and also boost that movement speed to possibly get another. But when it comes to Zeno, he's going to be able to hit a little bit harder with that Lethal Ignition. Not to mention, it's when you deal like 7% of the enemy's max HP as damage 5 times in a row, you'll be able to do more damage. And he has the Deadly Stingers, which can do exactly that. So I can't wait to see where this goes. Killing Spree has been picked up by Carvey on this Beatrix, so similar situation with the Lancelot. You are looking at the, not the Killing Spree for that, but it's going to be what used to be called the Electro Boots for the Leslie, slotted in for Grim. Turtle is going to go ahead and be picked up from the side of Rogue Esports, which means they're going to have the slight advantage. Slow-paced game. They are leading in the economy, though, by about 600 gold, which slowly will translate in their favor, especially for this Beatrix trying to get online a little bit earlier than this Leslie. But I gotta admire both teams' patience, right? I'm pretty sure for the side of reverse sweep, they know who they're going against, right? They know this is one of the top contenders that you're going to expect to see in possibly the grand finals for the MEC Season 2, so you can't take this lightly. Boro running on this Minotaur, his whole objective and focus for this entire game is to get as much people trapped in that Minoan Fury as possible. But speaking of traps, you are going to see a possible engagement on the way. Kid already showing you the power of this Glue without a possible counter, but on the bottom side, first blood has been drawn. Zeno wasting no time with the 3-man engagement gank on the bottom lane. They are going to go ahead and take down Grim. That is going to be the marksman falling for reverse esports, but now the Minoan Fury that we were looking about, the trampoline going down, bouncing them up in the air. Carvey's going to find Sedley, and down goes Dawn into the hands of Boro. There's going to be 3 kills left untraded for the side of Reverse Sweep. They were also able to take this turtle, which means they are now leading in the economy by 2,000 gold. And Grim fell in this engagement. Leslie's one of those marksmen who requires, you know, those items be built to really be a menace. All she can really rely on now is that ultimate sniper for vision until she can get those items built up for damage. You're already seeing 1 Legion sword built by her, and you're also seeing the Swift boots built up. Looks like Beatrix is going to be going in for her first core item here momentarily. But look at the aggressive tempo. Down goes the split in the grab from Kid. Grabs Sedley, but is going to flicker out. Not going to be able to provide what he needed to for the team, but just shows you the survivability of the glue. Even in the middle of 2 turrets and 4 members bursting you down, he's still able to maintain half of his HP. Second turtle is in effect. And again, may be left uncontested and untraded. Look at the damage from the Varia on that Astral recall that we talked about. And the turtle is going to go into the hands of Xeno yet again with that. No, he didn't even use the Retribution. Just shows you how comfortable they are. And that's a smart move, right? Now he can use that Retribution to take some more farm when he's in an awkward situation or trying to deny the farm from the enemy side. Down goes the Dark Knight Falls alongside the Namiri's Passion for the conal damage, but Darth is going to rush in with the Phantom Execution. Is going to find the first kill for the side of Reverse Sweep. They are going to take down Boro. They're able to take down the Roamer, but can they correlate this into an objective? Haven't been able to take any of the turtles so far or any of the turrets. Carvey is going to wind up with that sniper. Look at all that HP shot down from Grim, but Comet's Rage is going to force Carvey back. A turret is going to fall on the top side, though. Xeno is going to pick up a kill. Is going to go ahead and take down Grinch on the Kaja, and now a possible pickup on the way. That turret is hanging very low for the side of Reverse Esports. You are going to see Lancelot Dar pick up a kill, though. He is going to go ahead and take down Kid Bomba. Killing spree activated. Helker is going to find Snipes off screen. Let me tell you guys, this is definitely an interesting match. Something I got to point out, though, if you guys hopefully don't complain too much about the camera, I have to move the camera and cast all in one, and I have to kind of talk for 2 casters at the same time, so that's like multitasking at a higher level. So just keep that in mind as we are watching this, but I definitely enjoy doing it. As we are watching the match, though, pressure definitely leading in favor for the side of Rogue Esports. They're able to take 2 turrets, able to take 2 turtles, and also able to lead on the scoreboard in terms of kills, leading by 3. Up in the economy by 4,000. That gold is steady climbing. This is like a snowball, and if Reverse Esports or Reverse Sweep is not careful, this may be a snowball that they cannot put the brakes on, and it may pile through into the base for a possible early finish. Looking at the item so far, Blade of Despair has been picked up, but here it goes. Engagement in the mid lane. Xeno is going to find Grinch. Sombra is going to find Snipes. Carvey going to find Sedley. Xeno going to take the first turret in the mid lane. But it was traded by Dan on the bottom side. Making the most out of the separation. Is going to claim a turret of his own. First turret claimed and picked up from the side of Reverse Esports, or Reverse Sweeps. But I don't know if that's really going to kind of play too heavy in effect for them. It's a start, though. Looking at this turtle, though, Xeno. Again, objectives, objectives, objectives. Rogue is all across the map right now, taking everything they want with little to no contest. And we're not seeing a proper punish from the side of Reverse Sweeps. Here you go already. Look at the pressure inside of the jungle. Down goes the ultimate sniper for the vision. But already taking the farm away from Dan. You are seeing Xeno. Gonna go ahead and take up this purple buff on the bottom side. Kid running this glue, providing a lot of pressure, zoning out this lane, and they can't stop him. He's not even worried, right? He doesn't care who is by him. They don't have the damage to take him out. But speaking of damage, Xeno with the Dark Knight Falls is going to get a double. Takes down Snipes and takes down Grim. Finds both backlines for Reverse Sweeps, but now Xeno very low. Needs to get out of there. Is going to hit that regen just in time. Carvey is going to take down Dan. 3 members falling for the side of Reverse Sweeps. Nobody falling for the side of Rogue. An excellent game. The execution is definitely there. Top tier talent coming out of Germany as they are trying to claim yet another point. Their 4th point possibly in the making for the qualifiers of the MEC Season 2. Oh my goodness! Carvey with the 360 no-scope sniper is going to find Snipes and send him to the caster's desk. Snipes, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. I mean, I didn't anticipate he was going to be able to hit that 360 no-scope. And also those bullets, man, I don't know what he has in them, but they have a magnetic signature to them where they're just locking on and not missing a mark. But speaking of locking on, Grim is using that ultimate sniper. Still not really able to deal any damage. I mean, they're down by 10 kills now. It's just slowly, not even slowly, at a fast rate going in the favor for the side of Rogue to close this out. Down goes the inhibitor. Astro Echo goes out for the additional hit markers. Carvey is going to get a double. Is going to find Snipes. Is going to find Grinch. Thorn Rose going out from Dan, trying to clear some of these minions, but now making their way toward the second inhibitor on the bottom side. Thorn Rose yet again is going to path out with the puncture, but the sniper almost able to take him down. Carvey, though, is going to claim the inhibitor. One left for the side of reverse sweeps. Where do they go from here? I mean, we're only 9 minutes in, haven't even hit the mid game. And this is definitely tricky. Dan needs to be careful. They have the damage to potentially be able to burst him down. I mean, look at that, the Astro recall right there over there from Navaria. Sombra picking that up. Doing a lot of damage. KDA on Xeno. The man is 6-0-5. Carvey tied up with them so far, trying to lead in terms of kills. Down goes the Lord, uncontested. Looked like Dan tried to rush in there last minute. Take it down, but Carvey is going to beat Xeno on a KDA with another 360 no-scope, this time one-handed. It's going to go ahead and take down Dan and punish him for that greedy play to try and contest that Lord. And now, last inhibitor standing. Grim with the ultimate sniper, throwing everything they have on the table against the side of Rogue Esports, but the table is about to be flipped over as you're looking at a Lord making his way down the mid lane. Boro in position, does have the Minoan Fury, but the dive in from Snipes is going to go ahead and use that brilliance for that AoE damage, some Ruby DD. Xeno is going to find Grim, Sombra going to find Sedley. Fight not over though, 2 members down for the side. A reverse, Sombra make that 3, is going to get a double, is going to take down Dan. Snipes may fall, shut down, and down goes a base Crystal. Rogue Esports letting the world know they are ready to claim victorious for the MEC Season 2. And man, I see why they are crowd favorites. Look at that game, 7-1-4 on Carvey, 7-0-7 on Xeno. Flawless execution, a one-sided story, a snowball completely trampling over reverse sweeps for the finish. And congratulations, since they have claimed their 4th win in the qualifiers. They only need 1 more to be able to officially grab their spot in the top 32 for the MEC Season 2. That's it. That was a good game, man. That was good. I like that one.
That was crazy. I mean, 10-minute game. I think it's the fastest in the gates here today. Like, I didn't see any game end so fast. Like 10 minutes, they just did so fast.
Yeah, they definitely a 30-second delay is plenty, man. A 30-second delay is like, bro, if you sit there, Zeus, sit there and count by Mississippi's to 30, and you tell me that's not a big delay. That is huge. Snipes lagged. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they did. I mean, they didn't complain and they didn't request for a ping test. So, I mean, those were options available. So, guys, Rogue, they're good. I think they can. From what I've seen so far, drafting was great. They were able to pretty much beat them everywhere in the draft. They picked up the glue. They had no answer for that. They picked up the Minotaur. They had no answer for that. So they already beat them in draft by a huge margin. So when I give them drafting right now, I'm leaning toward they're a high elo drafting team. When it comes to execution, they took every objective, minimal casualties. They only died 3 times. I do think they have a chance to compete with the top 8 in North America. To go up against BTK, I got to see more. I wouldn't say that yet. I mean, just off of 1 game, I think that'd be a little crazy for me to throw that out there. But I do think that if they play like the way they played in this game, they have potential to possibly make it to top 8 in North America. Because that's most North American top 8 teams play on that caliber. So, is there any other teams that I can look out for, guys, that play on that same level of execution, or is it more like that's just Rogue and Rogue only?
Well, I think honestly it's gonna turn out during this tournament. I'm sure there have been some new squads formed.
Oh, Occupy's in there too.
I mean, yeah, Occupy is gonna perform similarly.
Okay. That's who I'm gonna be looking at next too. Occupy's gonna be a great one to watch.
And yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna crystal out after some time who's actually the top dogs kinda here. yeah, I mean it's the qualifiers. We're gonna see how it plays out. We have I think 9 more games for today going on right now. So yeah, we will have the standing in a bit for
When's it?
today.
Oh, is that when's the next match? You said there's more today?
No, it's 4 matches today.
Oh,
So
okay.
That's the last live matches going on right now.
Okay.
And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna continue with at least 3 more.
Is it same time tomorrow?
Yeah. We're gonna start 18 Central European summertime.
18 Central?
11 for you.
I'm Eastern.
No, it's Central European summertime.
Oh.
It's I think UTC +2 if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, what time is it for you right now?
Right now it's 21:27.
So 9:27.
9:27. Yeah.
So you're 6 hours. 6 hours. Oh, dude, that's hard for me to convert. How?
I
Shoot.
think it's 11, no?
11? It might be 11.
Morning should be.
Trying to do all this reverse map
Oh,
in my
that's
head
time-
for
time
Eastern
zone.
time. Yeah, I want to make sure I can catch it. So, guys, honestly, it's been a pleasure. So we got what, 3 matches tomorrow? 3 more rounds?
At least 3. So it will depend on the scores. It can get a clean cut at 32, but in other cases we will need to do some tiebreak games, meaning 4 to 5 matches in total for some teams. But the majority is gonna play 3.
Okay. All right, I'll definitely make sure that I'm there 11 o'clock. So, guys, I will stop by again, same way we did today. Watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shifu, thank you so much for hosting this amazing event. And also, thank you to the amazing moderator as well for doing all these amazing things behind the scenes. Lesia? Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh wait.
Yeah, thank you a lot for spending your free time here.
Of course.
We really appreciate your casting here. It was really great to hear you cast this hype and everything, and you were alone, so you did a really good job.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Honestly, it's like I said, I'm here for you guys, and I'm just glad to be able to watch it alongside everybody here. Now, if you guys do want my tournament room lobby tomorrow, like, same option is still out there. We can always swap to it if they do want to use it. But yeah, guys, thank you. It's been fun. I mean, Europe's definitely has some potential. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna try and catch every single phase of the tournament. Now, there is other tournaments going on, but it's later in the day, so for the most part, I think I should be able to make pretty much all of them. So, yeah, I look forward to it, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and close out my stream. But everybody that does want to be a part of that Epic Skin giveaway, make sure you guys swing over to the YouTube real quick. But other than that, thank you to both of you guys, and I'll see y'all later.
No worries.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
All right, y'all take care. Okay, guys, that was fun, right? We get to see the MAC Season 2 EU qualifiers. The first part of the EU qualifiers where it was 4 rounds, all teams, 80 teams competing it out to get a chance to get 5 points to move on to the top 32. Guys, I appreciate everybody that swung over to our YouTube channel. For those who don't know, my name is Stephweezy. I am a caster for North America. I cast the qualifiers for any team in North America to make it out to M5. I'm also one of the casters you will see in person in Las Vegas, casting, whatever the top teams are out there who do make it there competing. You'll definitely see me out there as well with them. So today was fun. I didn't realize how much talent was out there in Europe, and it's interesting to know that you guys don't have an actual seat in an international event. I do think you guys deserve one, and I think for what the MEC Season 2 is providing, it's a step forward to getting you guys there. It's also going to be on the teams. More teams need to show out, compete. I think you already have a decent amount of teams out there, though, for some amazing events, but it's also going to boil down to content creators making content. So if you guys are out there on YouTube, any people that are content creators, spread the word, just like we're doing today. It's going to take, it takes a village, right? So this is just a start. I plan on making more content for you guys as well to help grow and spread the word. I know for the tournaments that I have coming up that I'm going to cast, I'm definitely going to be pitching in some amazing gameplay that I saw from the Germany team, Rogue Esports. So, and Method Black was good as well. Guys, any other teams you want us to look out for tomorrow that you want us to specifically watch, drop it in the comments and let me know, okay? I definitely will add them to the list, and we'll kind of pick and choose from whatever we come up with tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be live around 11 a.m. Eastern time, United States. I know you guys are all probably in different countries. I mean, we had like what, Ireland. We had people from everywhere. We even had Korea. So I know we were all in different time zones. So the easiest way to say it is I'll be live 11 a.m. Eastern time. Hope I can catch you guys there. But before we go, as promised, I do want to do an epic skin giveaway. So guys, hit the notification bell, drop a like on today's stream, and I will add you guys to a possible, well, not to a possible, but to a raffle for a chance to go to epic skin. And we'll be doing this every single time we go live for this event. It's the least I can do for you guys. And I appreciate y'all being here. After you do it, please hit a #, MEC S2 for MEC Season 2. And then I will take your guys' # from there, and we'll go ahead and spin a wheel for you guys. So we'll go ahead and give it 2 minutes, 2-minute wait time, and we'll get that rolling. But also, guys, like I said, there was a 30-second delay. Tomorrow, I may put it on a minute. If you guys think it's too short, I know Zeus kind of commented on that, then I will make it a 1 minute. 1 minute is standard all across the world for Mobile Legends Bang Bang, so that'll definitely be something I can implement, no problem. But I had a blast, man. It was fun. It was fun to be able to cast this. It's not the easiest thing to do, to commentate. So usually when you cast a game, there's 2 casters. One's the play-by-play, one's the analyst. But to be able to have to do them both in one, it definitely can take your breath away. And then also having to move the camera and run the production behind it. It's something I enjoy to do. So hopefully we can grow together, guys. Definitely check out North America too. We're growing just as much. I make content not just for North America, but for all regions. I just made a YouTube video kind of talking about your guys' tournament. I'm definitely going to be making another one after hearing all this amazing insight on just exactly what your region is working on. So definitely expect a I guess what we call your region Europe, right? So we'll make a video about the Europe region and what's going on over there. So if there's any other tournaments that you guys know of that I should check out that is going on in Europe, let me know, because I'll definitely love to put that in that video. But if not, then it's pretty much going to be talking about the MEC and just a lot of things that can be overlooked. So guys, it's been a pleasure. I think we got 1 more minute and we're going to do this epic skin giveaway. So I need to see a # MEC S2. That way you guys can be a part of that. Because if I only see 1, then it's probably only going to be 1. I may be able to check another way though. But yeah, I think that's what the video is going to be about. Yeah, I think a 1 minute delay will definitely be more than enough. The max you can do is 2 minutes, but it's hard because if I do a 1 minute delay and you guys ask me something, it literally, you won't get a response back for 1 minute after you ask it. So just keep that in mind. It's not me ignoring you. It's just the delay to respect the teams. So yeah, with all that being said, I don't see it. So what we'll probably do is, if I can't do it today, and you have to add me in game 2 for the Epic King giveaway, so I have to end the stream to be able to see who hit the bell. And since I don't see anybody commenting the thing, then what we will do is when I start the stream tomorrow, we'll start it off with the Epic King giveaway. So just make sure you guys come back, whoever hit that bell, because I'll be able to check who hit the bell after the stream anyway. So that's probably the easiest way to do it, and then we can enjoy tomorrow's matches, right? Rogue Esports, top of the line. Can't wait to see what else is out there for Europe region. As always, guys, it's been a pleasure. My name has been Stephweezy. Thank you so much for letting me commentate, and I appreciate you guys spending your time with us today for the MEC Season 2. I'll see you guys tomorrow, nice and early, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, to catch the second part of the qualifier, 3 matches to close out it for the MEC and move on to the next phase. Peace and love, baby. See ya.
They try but they can't get rid of me. I keep on coming with energy. I keep on bringing that energy. Energy, energy, energy. I feel on top of the top. I think outside of the box. I won't fall into that box. Energy, energy, energy. Live up to my name. Go wrong, take the blame. Never wanted other fame. I stay away from that lane. I can still wake up and ball out. All in my court, I go ball out. Look at my baby go all out. Energy, energy, energy. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, 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 come on. I could write this in my sleep. Say you don't sleep, but I sleep. That's why you're sleeping on me. Why? Energy, energy, energy. Don't say a word or a peep. Me, I'm just me, I'm me. I keep it true, I don't sneak. Energy, energy, energy. I hit being on the road. Hard as a home when I'm home. Watching my babies get old. That gets me into my zone. That gets me into my groove. You know I'm nice, I'm not rude. Got no time for attitudes. Energy, energy, energy. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, yeah,